Draw the dates actually. 16th of March. Okay. We'll
Look
draw
at
some.
Timo talking over the introduction. But yes, people, welcome to another edition, well, a special edition of the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm joined by my fellow co-host, you get me, man like Statman Bainsy is in the building. So we'll start there. What are you telling me, Bainsy? You good first and foremost?
Champions League Ronaldo back at his home ground, man. Of course I'm good. What, Diego Simeone, you think you're laughing now?
We gonna
What?
get to that, fam. We gonna
We'll
get
get
to
to
all
that.
of that. Well, what I ask you is, how are you doing? Are you good in general, first and foremost?
As long as Ronaldo's fine and fit for that game, I'm doing fine.
All right, that's good. And we're joined by a couple special guests, two people you've seen on the channel on a regular basis, Timo and Pierre are in the building. We'll start with you, Pierre. What are you telling me? You good?
I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up at 3:30 because if you were watching the NBA watch along, you did not hear me in the second half. That's because I fell asleep. I would say apologies, but that was a horrible basketball game. So I fell asleep. I woke up at 3:30. I got the notification from the Fifth Stand app that said our Champions League opponents have been confirmed. I was
Yeah.
thinking, fuck. So I opened my phone expecting to see Bayern. I see Lille. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, we did it. Little did I know, everybody fucked everything up, and we had to
Yep.
redraw.
Yep.
So, long story short, guys, we got Lil twice. So, everyone else, if you're upset, that's fine. I'm gonna be honest. On this side, we don't care. So we're good, bro. I'm good.
We're going to get into that. And of course, last but not least, Timo, Mr. Proper Chelsea, is in the building. He's always there in the Chelsea merch. You can catch him in the front row of, what is it? Not the shed end, the Matthew Harding lane. Is that correct? Is that the end you sit in?
My free heading lower people, but yeah, good to be back again after what 10 hours now. But yeah, I'm a bit knackered after waking up early as well, but that was a wasteful of time, wasn't it? After that draw, honestly, but we'll get into that. That's for sure.
All right. And that's what we are going to get into, people, is the Champions League draw. This is why it is a special edition. This is why Peter and Timo are both here. Manchester United drew Atletico Madrid. Chelsea drew Lille. Manchester City drew QPR, I think. And Liverpool drew... Who did Liverpool draw again? See, that's how much I don't care.
Inter Milan.
Yeah, Liverpool got Inter Milan. And who did City actually draw? I know they got an easy draw. Sporting.
City drew Sporting.
Sporting. Okay. So obviously the talk of the town actually isn't even the main draw. The talk of the town is UEFA messing it up. So I put out a tweet yesterday. Everyone who's heard me on socials, I said verbatim, I did not want PSG in the next round. And I said, if I wake up, I'm going to be pissed if we draw PSG. And that's exactly what happened. I woke up, I had DMs, I had ats, I had WhatsApp messages, I had Instagram comments, I had Instagram DMs telling the whole that you man drew at PSG, rise up, ha ha ha, and all this crap. So I actually went back to bed. I actually was like, oh, forget this. I locked my phone. I went back to bed. Legit.
Oh, dear Lord.
Then I kind of like, all right, I'm gonna have to face the music at some point. And then I woke up and then I was befuddled because I'm seeing different draws. Like Timo, the prick, added me the draw, and it was United PSG. But then I'm seeing United Atletico Madrid chat, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm seeing UEFA messed up the draw. So then I had to go to Google. You know what I'm saying? I went to Google to make sure everything was safe, and I seen Atletico Madrid, but I was still half befuddled at that point. And then obviously my ads didn't add up. I'm seeing on the timeline people talking about the draw. So we'll go to you, Bainsy. What exactly happened? Like, how did you wait for? Did they try and rig this for Ronaldo versus Messi? He tried the United PSG thing and he messed it up. Because I'm hearing we drew Villarreal somehow, or we was in the same pot.
They basically just messed up with the balls and stuff, innit? Like, they literally put us with the same thing as like Villarreal. We can't draw them because they're in the same group. And then we should have been there to face Atletico Madrid potentially, innit? In like the running kind of thing. But they didn't include our ball, they included Liverpool's. So it's just an absolute crap show from the minute. But it's good. I think they made the right decision doing it again. I think even Pep Guardiola said the same thing. Like, it was the right decision. Mistakes were made. I feel like this draw is fair. You can't really complain. Atletico is, we move.
You have to question as well the integrity of the competition as well.
I'm gonna be honest though, like what they did was so egregiously bad. I don't think that was the way they would have scripted it if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Like they legit didn't know whom was supposed to be playing who potentially in each parameter. And like, if I know sitting at home, like the moment a runners up team is pulled out, I know which balls to put in because all you have to do is group or country. If the answer is no and no, then you put the ball in. It's fucking simple, right? So for them to put a United ball when Villarreal's name is pulled out of the hat, right? For them to put a United ball into the bowl is just negligence. Like they just legitimately don't know and don't think. And the people they get to do the draws should be on top of it, right? Like something should have went off in your mind, hey, this isn't right. Or like, hey, Liverpool can't play Atletico Madrid because they just played them like last month.
You know the mad thing is they did practice draws before this. Like
no practice, no rehearsal, nothing.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like this time. Like there was literally no idea what was happening from all of it.
I don't understand how they just did it. I don't understand how they fucked up multiple. Like I don't get it, right? And if you're going to do something incorrectly, right? The only reason they didn't catch it when it happened is because they don't know what it's supposed to look like.
They were so casual with it. Like you know when Arshavin put Manchester United. I mean, he didn't know what was happening. Why he had to like put it down and redraw again. They were baffed.
That's the thing. Like if they would have just been like, wait, no, hold on, empty the bowl, everyone's ball goes back where it should, do that draw again from there, then you could have kept the original draw. But the fact that they just did that and kept going and no one thought, hey, this is weird. Why did this happen? That's the weirdest thing. Like, I didn't think they actually had no idea, but I guess they don't. Like,
They don't.
I had to explain to people why Inter couldn't play Juve and couldn't play Madrid. So why they got drawn with Liverpool, and so why PSG had to get drawn with Madrid. I was
That's
like,
a
guys,
good
this
game.
is the rules. Like, this is how it works.
Come on, man, that's a bit out of order, I would say.
I just don't understand how. Like, I know we all deep down think UEFA are clueless, and we think they're dumb. But it's kind of scary when like dumb people show you exactly how dumb and clueless they are.
Yep.
And that's really what happened.
Yep. Talk about it. That's it. That's exactly what happened. Because the thing is, when I seen it, I wasn't even shocked. I know how incompetent UEFA are. How did they not know? When I seen that United drew Villarreal, I was like, what is going on? And Bainesy mentioned it as well. They do practice runs. They do dummy runs. So they should fully be aware of what's going on. Like you can't draw a team who was in your group. You can't draw a team who's in the same country as you in the round of 16. Why is that so difficult to figure out? This is a £1 billion company. What is the issue? How do you have incompetent people who can't do a simple draw? What is happening here? What is going on? It's crazy. Go on, Timo. What was you going to say? Big up everyone in the comments as well. Make sure you hit the like button on the video.
I was going to
subscribe to the channel.
Normally they have to do like a rehearsal a day before the draw. It wouldn't came out though. So from yesterday, nothing. There was no rehearsal, nothing came out from the UEFA. And then what happened was after they drew the Benfica Real Madrid, the problem wasn't there. The problem started when the Villarreal ball came out. Then eventually, somehow, I think their main reason they call it like technical issues, and then somehow they follow the computer, take the United ball into the pot. And that's the main issue lies.
They can blame technical issues all they want, though. The bottom line, they should have known the parameters. You don't need a computer to know this. It's not hard. It's that man. Me and you could have done the draw. I guarantee it, because we actually pay attention and know who came from where and know the rules. Like most of this comment section, team up with another random stranger in the comment section. You could have done this draw. It's not hard. They can blame the technology all they want. They didn't need technology to do this shit. They really didn't.
One thing I say, I rate them to kind of like holding their hands up and be like, yeah, we're going to do it again, innit? Because I'll be honest, as soon as Ronaldo versus Messi happened, I was like, there's no way to do it again. They're going to lose out on so much money. So, like, fair play to them. You made a correct decision. Now we move in, and the draw is actually quite interesting. Real versus PSG. That's the big game in my
I'm not going to lie. If I'm Madrid, I'm so fucking mad, though.
Florentino Perez is angry, you know.
From
Benfica to...
Who did Real Madrid get initially?
Benfica.
Oh, flawless. Benfica was the first name out of the hat, right?
Yeah.
And Real was the first name they drew.
Yeah.
Was the name they drew in the first draw. So that was completely legitimate, right?
Yeah.
When we redrew, they were the last name in there, and they ended up drawing PSG. So if you want to argue that the integrity of the first draw was compromised from the Villarreal point onwards in the first one, cool. Yeah. But Real, it was drawn totally legally. So, like, Perez is mad that they got a totally legal selection and then had to go back in now. So I think they're actually doing a press conference. He's doing a press conference right now. because they're pissed. So they view it as like a scandal, which to
Why
them,
they pissed
Hey,
about
Perez, hold that. Real Madrid,
Hold
hold that.
that?
Ah,
Hold
man.
that.
We're about
Although,
the
like,
Super League.
to be fair,
Super League.
our options were either Madrid or Lille, because Bayern Salzburg was the first thing out of the hat.
Yeah.
I celebrated that like a last minute winner. And then Ajax got drawn with like Benfica.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's either Madrid or Lille. And when like the two were there, I was like, we're definitely getting Madrid. There's no way we get this twice in a row. Like that would just be too genius. And I was like, But then I thought maybe would they fuck Real Madrid and go from Benfica to Chelsea, like the defending champions? I don't know. And then I saw Lille. I was like, oh my God, thank goodness. It was honestly like, what a great morning, guys. I don't even know how to explain it. But Eddie, you said it best. Roman and his damn oil money. Like, guys, rest assured, this final is in Russia. We're in this final. It's happening.
Hey,
all
all I'm going to say is what happened last time Chelsea were in a Champions League final in Russia. You know what I mean? Let's not
Ronaldo
talk
won a Champions League.
Yeah, let's not talk. Like, we don't want to talk about that after we danced, we dunked on Roman's head in his
don't do
backyard
that,
and
man.
that, innit? Like, that's our
This guy, the club that does knee slides and falls to their knees for match day 3.
Hey, that's Ollie Tax. That's what that was. That was the
All
heaviness
good.
of Ollie Tax that he was on his knees and that. But we rise up again as we back up. Look, you know what would have happened, yeah? If Ollie was still Ollie Tax is that hefty, you know what would have happened? In the first round of the draw, we would have drew Atletico Madrid. We would have got drawn again and we would have got PSG. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that's what would have happened. If Ollie was in charge, we would have drew PSG second time.
Pyramid scheme. You're saying it right. There doesn't need to be technology for this though, like this draw. They shouldn't need a computer to tell
You
them
have
what
to question the integrity itself, Peter, from the UEFA. You have to question them like loads.
It's not even integrity, it's just general intelligence. Like the people picking the balls should know better than anyone what is and isn't possible.
Mm-hmm.
You should have complete mastery over that. All that's required to do that is to pay attention and know the two parameters for why teams can't get drawn together. There's only two. It's not hard. Like, it's not fucking difficult. And these aren't new rules either. Like, it's always been like this. I just don't get it. Like, fuck.
People are Egypt. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. People are Egypt and that. You lot continue.
This dumb, fam. How?
They can be.
Oh.
They can be because we've seen it.
Why?
I'm saying.
Big
up to C1 says flawless spin the block, say no more blood. We bust case, spin the block, run it back.
Yeah.
Hey, Chelsea did, innit? You know what I'm saying? So did United.
Honestly, we did.
Nah, man. I think the second draw is a lot harder for us. Atletico.
No, fam. What you don't like? No.
I would have taken PSG over Atletico.
Atletico Madrid are a good side. Do not get mistaken. I'm not saying they're a bad side, but as Manchester United fans, Bainesy, me and you have spoke on it for the entire time we've been content creating and know each other. Individual brilliance. Those two words right there. That is something PSG have in abundance. Are they a good side? No. Are they a cohesive side?
No. I hear that, yeah, but I feel like stylistically we'll struggle against Atletico a lot more. And let's be honest, Atletico's in-game management, they know how to win. We don't know how to win. Like,
they know how to win, but did they not scrape through their group?
Yeah, but they still went through in it. But they're still like, they've been in these stages before. Like, look at our in-game intelligence, yeah? Last minute, we have a free kick. Rashford tries shooting instead of going into the corner.
I get that.
Doing that. That's why I'm more scared of Atletico.
You know what?
I'm not more scared. Go on, Peter.
You know what we should do? Because let's be honest, we're not talking about Chelsea Lille other than the fact that Abramovich probably paid UEFA a fat brown envelope, right? Like, it's not interesting, right?
At least he's honest.
Allegedly, people.
Let's be honest. I've seen us draw Liverpool 5 years in a row and draw Barca 4 out of those 5 years as well. It felt like the same shit. So, like, we know this shit is scripted. Like, let's be serious. I will not sit here and act like UEFA does everything in good faith, right? But our draw is boring. So I feel like we should go down the list what happened in case you live under a rock. Guys, thank you guys for showing up. We should go down the list, and let's be honest, we can write off a bunch of these.
Let's go. All right, go on, Peter. You run through it.
Hold on. Let me pull up an image or something.
Yeah, that's calm. But I will get people. I will explain further why I was so against PSG. I don't think people are clear as to why. People don't fully understand as to why. Well, I will. Once we've gone through this, I'll explain. But I'm not trying to see Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi in a two-legged tie.
All right. So I pulled up the image from the Champions League Twitter account.
Go on.
First one, Salzburg, Bayern. My heart goes out to Salzburg. In the first draw, they drew Liverpool, right? Then we said redraw. They got their hopes up briefly. and now they got Bayern. They got the only team arguably worse than Liverpool to play. So my heart goes out to them. So Salzburg and Bayern, what do we think about this? I mean, I think we know what we're thinking, but like Bayern are going to go through, right?
Comfortable.
All
I'm in
right.
agreement. Yeah.
Like, there's not much. Adeyemi, cool, but like, whatever. Benfica, Ajax.
Oh,
You fancy Ajax still?
Lisbon. Let's Sporting Lisbon first, then Man City.
I was just going to go down and then go to the other column, but Benfica, Ajax.
Benfica. Well, Ajax I've not seen any of Benfica. However, Ajax did win 6 from 6, and people have been waxing lyrical about them, waxing lyrical about Ten Hag, and that typical. We all know the Ajax model and the players they produce.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how Benfica did, but Ajax seemed like a legitimate dark horse.
Benfica went through in the Barcelona group, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. We know Barcelona are
Yeah.
inside. Yeah.
They got Napoli's on the Europa League.
For their first time reaching the knockout round, like I'm proud of them. They did good work. But like I just feel like to draw Liverpool and then have hope briefly and then draw Bayern is just so unlucky. Like I actually do feel bad for them. I really do.
I couldn't give a crap about them.
I see Statman's on like Statman's.
Nah, let's be honest. They're getting knocked out. They deserve to get knocked out. Let's move in it.
All right, whatever. Let's get the boring ones out of the way. So Sporting and City.
Yeah.
Typical City, innit? City gonna move to Sporting. I'd love to.
City. The only difficult draw they could have gotten was Atletico because they already played PSG.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to have seen. Yeah, I would expect City to do the business. Like,
they will. I think Sporting will be okay and competitive in the first leg, but I don't see them really posing much of a challenge over 180 minutes. I just don't see it. Like I've seen them defend in their group with Dortmund and like Ajax especially. Ajax has ripped them apart twice. It'll probably be like 2-1 City and then like 4-1 City the next match, but like I just don't think it'll be super close.
Yeah, standard Man City in it.
Yeah. Inter and Liverpool.
Liverpool will go through, but I don't think this is like a walk in the park. Inter Milan will give them a game. I think they're top of the league right now as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're top of the league now. They're like building momentum. Yes, guys, quick. There's no more away goals. That rule no longer exists. So
stupid they took that away.
I think it is stupid as well.
No, like the only thing they should have taken away here was away goals in extra time. Because say if you're playing away the second leg, you got an advantage in it because then you get.
So it's like the League
minutes.
Cup then? No, technically.
Yeah, they would have made it like the League Cup, Timo. That would have been cool. I think Inter will put up, especially with Inter having the first leg at home. I think if they want any chance of going through in this tie, they need to win that. That being said, without away goals, I don't think it really matters, like how much they win by or the score.
No away goals. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that.
Thank you, Miles Johnson, for the super chat.
Big up.
Saying £4.5, saying I'm shook. Simeone is serious and low blocks and us are never a good combo, bro. We will touch on your club's tie probably for most of this stream.
Yep.
Because there's really only like 2 really, really interesting ones. If we're being really honest, I'd like to welcome to the show my good friend and our good friend, the main man himself, Winter Surfer. How you doing, bro?
Man, I ain't feeling ill because we got Lil. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Winter Surfer, would you say you got a little lucky with the draw?
And all those Chelsea fans, all those people who wanted Bayern come outside, hold that. Yeah, that's what I say to you. Yeah. That's what I say to you. Hold that, yeah. Hold that. Let's go, man.
Yo, big up to Miles Johnson for the super chat. Much appreciated. If you do super chat, we will get straight to your comment or question. People talk
guys,
about
super
whatever.
Chats ruin the flow of conversation. So if we want to do that, we can do that. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Hey, people paying money to interrupt the conversation. Hey, is what
we
it is.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
but honestly, so Winter Surfer, we're kind of running through round of 16 ties. We've come to the consensus that Ajax and Bayern are going through. City are going through as well. And now we are on Liverpool and Inter. I think Liverpool will go through, but I think it'll be a bit close.
Yeah, I think Inter's best chance is the home leg. If I'm being honest with you, I think we all can agree that going to Anfield, I think they'll get. I don't know if they'll get destroyed. I think they'll get they'll get mashed up. But yeah, I don't know. Inter are weird, man. They're a weird team to predict. Inter Milan, because they're top of the Serie A at the moment.
They're on a good run right now.
Huh?
They're on a good run right now.
They're on a
But
good
they're
run.
for the first leg.
I think if Liverpool are anywhere near full strength, I think they get out of that tie very easily. I think, if I'm being honest, man.
I agree.
Is there any? There's no ties you look at and think there's a shock in there. Really? Is there any ties we look at and go, there's a shot? Like
I think that's the Inter Liverpool game.
Inter-
The Inter Liverpool game is shocking, man. I think Inter Milan could do it.
But I was actually to get this out of the way, we think Chelsea are getting past Lille.
Tough tie for you, look. I don't know about that. Angel Gomez and that.
To be fair, we beat Lille twice, so I think we're going. We beat Lille during vibes mode twice, so I think we'll get through that. But no, yeah. So we've got Chelsea getting through Lille. Flawless is on Angel Gomez hype, which I understand.
100%, man.
You probably won't even start.
Say again, Bainesy?
You probably won't even start.
Fair enough. Random fact, guys. Last 4 seasons, United have been knocked out of Europe by a Spanish side.
Yeah, but we didn't have Ronaldo.
And we had Oli in charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Had Oli in charge. Like, come on, like this is not what we do. We're not acting like this. This is the same. You know, if Oli's still in charge, we going out. No. Let me make that statement again. If Oli was still in charge, we are not in the draw. We're doing this show talking about Chelsea Lille.
Even with Ronaldo. Even with Ronaldo,
we were going. People don't understand. We was going out. If he was still in charge, we don't beat Villarreal.
Can I just say something? Ronaldo versus Atletico, 35 games, 25 goals, 5 assists. No. Versus Atletico in the Champions League.
Peter, make it bigger at the bottom.
7 goals,
screen,
2 assists, 2 hat tricks.
We're gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to that. Bainesy, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry about it. Don't let you get to your Ronaldo prop in it. I'm just saying. People talking
have your time, trust me.
Yeah, people talking about United previously in Europe. Like, that don't count. You know what I'm saying? In that, because we're not here with Oli. If Oli's in charge, we are not in this draw.
Is this talks? No, it's not talks.
Nah, it's not talks. No.
Statman, is this one of your children?
It's one of his kids. Bainesy's cute on the net. You love to see it and that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Bainesy and that. Bainesy Jr. in the building and that.
So I was gonna, for the next tie, for Villarreal Juve, is it technically a shock if Villarreal wins? Because I think they will.
I don't think that's a shock.
I don't think that's shocking either. But yeah, guys, run the likes up. There's like almost 70 of you here, which is awesome. But like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. If you are subscribed, turn your notification bell on. So every time anybody goes live from the channel, the notification will be right on your device. So remember, guys, like, subscribe, turn the bell on, because we're on YouTube and you need to manually turn the bell on.
Yes.
Do you know away going is really good for a side like Villarreal? Because they can totally shithouse their way in that first leg. You know what I mean? Get a 1-0 and shut up shop in the second. You know what I mean? They can easily do that.
I would like to welcome to the stream. I'm assuming this is Lewis, because he's the one with the tabbies.
That is Lewis, therefore.
Lewis, you good, bro?
Yes, guys. 2x 2 shells, treble stealing, tricky blues out here. Let's go.
Hey, Lewis, don't jump on here like you're happy about the Lille draw. You were in Munich. You know what I'm
I'm not happy with the Lille draw, but it's whatever, innit? We're stuck with this mid-table French club, so it's fine, or whatever.
You want Ajax, Lewis? You want Ajax?
Yeah, you want Ajax.
No, Timo.
We want Ajax for separate reasons.
Yeah, let's not act like it's some footballing reasons. I
want to go visit the coffee shops. You want to visit another part of them, and it's cool. Oh yeah, no worries. I won't say the name. It's cool.
We don't judge.
Oh shit! Need to turn the mic down. Sorry.
Yeah,
so
hey,
Lewis,
and, there's over 60 of you lot in here. Run the likes up, man.
Yeah, guys, run the likes up, please. Likes are how I feed my family. Just kidding. I don't have a family. But for Villarreal Juve, It's not shocking. Like this is more 50-50 than a lot of people are like paying attention to, right?
How are Juventus doing in
Change
Serie
your
A?
avi, man. I can't be asked.
Juve are like in like 8th, but Villarreal are in like 13th or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of mid-table teams in the knockout round for Champions League this year.
Is this for me? Obviously, we'll go into this further. This is the most clear the round of 16 has been like in a while in terms of there isn't many ties I look at and go, and I could be wrong here, that 50-50 or even 60-40. There isn't many ties I look at.
No, I think there are a couple.
There's a few. There's a few.
Is there?
United game.
I don't think that's
United one is.
50-50. That's
No,
not
but like-
60-40.
Really?
What do you think is then?
The
Nah,
only thing Simeone's gonna have his arms out like he did at Anfield 2 years ago.
people, yeah, one, we ain't Anfield. We're not getting moved to by Alvaro Morata. Two, everybody does this when Manchester United have opposition. All of a sudden, we gas up the opposition and they're the greatest of all time. This happens all
but
the time.
it's a tight game. Like if you ask like 100 people who's gonna go through, it'll be very,
I'm not
very
saying
divided.
that they don't have a chance. I'm not going that far. I'm saying we're the favorites for the tie. If we
Yeah,
had
but then
wait,
say
put it this way.
60-40 to United then.
No, I even say 64. If we had Atletico, this really annoys me. If we had Atletico Madrid's team and they had our team, this wouldn't be spoken about like it's close.
Yeah, because Simeone.
If they had our attack with Ralph at the wheel and we had their team with Simeone, this is not being spoke about like it's 60-40.
Yeah, because
So every time
Simeone
United
be
play
Wigan.
somebody, they're the greatest. We did this during the whole Europa
I would like
League.
to interrupt this entire conversation
Go on.
via another super chat from our guy Miles.
Big on
Statman,
Miles.
defend CR7's Champions League case in recent history, please.
Go on, Bainesy. This is
Juve tax, isn't it?
So Juventus had CR7 when they lost to Porto and Lyon.
Listen, look at Ronaldo's record against Atletico. That's all I'm saying. We're going through.
Statman, what?
Nah, man, sorry, bro. It's Pete.
I don't
Even
know.
Sarri couldn't help CR7 out.
Listen, when Ronaldo faced Atletico at Juve, who went through? Ronaldo.
Hey, Lewis, your mic is getting cooked in the chat, by the way.
Morata checks.
Yeah, yo, Lewis, turn down your mic a bit, please.
Your
No,
mic is
sorry,
getting
man.
cooked, brothers.
But yeah, yo, Miles, big up for the super chat. Much
Big
appreciated,
up
my
to you,
guy.
my guy. Juve are
Yeah.
sixth,
As,
Is that better?
as it was, where are Atletico Madrid in La Liga?
like 7th.
So they're 7th in La Liga.
No. Barca are 7th. Atletico are like 4th or 5th or something.
So they're 4th or 5th. So they're like the Spanish equivalent of Arsenal currently. They scrape through
They're
their
4th.
Champions League group, and they're playing us, and all of a sudden it's 50-50, 64.
No, but look what they did to Liverpool. They should have beaten Liverpool if it wasn't for the Griezmann red card.
Guys,
Yeah, should have, could have, did it. At the end of the day, yo, they scraped through the group. Yes, I know here there's context and things of that
everybody
nature.
in the chat, we are going to get to the 2 ties that we've avoided because those are the ones that are going to warrant the discussion. We're just getting the kind of boring ones out of the way first.
Facts.
Right? Like we will go into depth about this. We know Real Madrid are playing PSG, guys. Trust me, we know.
We're gonna get to that. Don't worry. My
Like right
point.
now, real
Go.
quick, one word: Villarreal, Juve. Who goes through? I'll say Villarreal.
Villarreal.
I got Juve.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna still fancy Juve.
I got Juve. Close though. I could see it going to extra time penalties.
I think it just depends. Diabolic, isn't it?
Emo, what are you
Diabolic's
saying?
massive.
I got Juve.
Okay,
Partly
Sofra?
because I'm that
Um,
Barlow, man.
I got Juve, but I can see both sides winning a home leg, but just Juventus by more.
All right, Ahmed, I'm going to link you right now. I got you.
I'm
All right,
not that
so-
wild, man. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, flawless. You got saved by the redraw. I swear down.
Yeah. Hold that, Lewis. Hold that. You know
What do you
I'm
mean? Don Tresero's holding it regardless, so it's
saying?
fine.
I don't care.
Um,
That's Real Madrid's lookout. That's nothing to do with my team. They can deal with that. We didn't get PSG.
Yeah, you just know it's less humiliating if they get knocked out by
Oh.
Real as it is to Ragdoll.
Real quick,
Hey, put some respect
Milan,
on Double R in it.
the entire bottom
Don't make
row.
me tell
Also-
Carrick's been the block. Go on.
Shulen, the entire bottom row, as well as myself, support the current champions of Europe. Lawless and Statman support the team that's gone almost 5 years without a trophy. So
Yeah.
those are
Oli tax. Pre-Ronaldo era.
Sorry, we
What do you mean, Ollie Tax? He weren't around that long.
Yeah, because
I
he had
couldn't care less.
Chelsea and that. You know what I'm saying?
I
No,
couldn't
wait. Yeah, last time, yeah, wait. Yeah, he's the only guy who's not won a trophy for us. Every other manager has.
He's got the United.
You didn't give him long enough.
And we winning a trophy this season, innit? So there you go. Hold that.
He's got the
We
United
back, man.
DNA.
We're
Florida.
winning a trophy.
So if you win that trophy, didn't Ollie play a part?
What, in the FA
Oh,
Cup? Nah,
stop
he
this
didn't.
nonsense,
No,
man.
wait. No, in the FA Cup, no, he didn't.
No, we're winning the
But he
Champions
set
League
up,
as well.
but he set up the team for it.
He didn't set up the team for the FA Cup. No, he didn't. He wasn't involved. That's
It's
all.
his team, is
This
it
ain't no
not?
Lampard winning the Champions League thing. No, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the dugout when the trophy's lifted, you're not involved. There was
All
no
right.
FA Cup second round or first round. No.
Wallace and Fat Man were so shook they had to call in reinforcements. Welcome, Ahmed. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I can't complain.
So I'm getting this right. You men are chatting bare shit after drawing to Zenit. I hear you still.
Hey, Mister.
Hey, don't let Zenit.
Look at the state of this guy. The team's been back for 2 weeks off the back of Ralph Wiggum, and he's puffing his chest out.
Listen,
Look
Ollie
at
tax
this.
is hefty, fam.
Look
Are,
at
are you not pigeons? Because all I hear is Ollie tax, Ollie tax, Ollie tax, man. Can't be us.
Only tax
Anyways,
against Norwich.
That's what.
And-
Hey,
and,
hey,
The
that's
seventh-
hey, wait. That's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? He leaves, and all of a sudden we look better. Shit's looking up. Results are looking better. We got 2 clean sheets.
Just
back
a
to
new
back.
manager bounce. It happens.
Results
saying.
are better, yeah. Results
You know
are
all about tax when you got Alonso in your team. You know what I'm saying? You know all about tax.
Hey, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do
Yeah,
this.
you know all.
Hey,
Yeah,
the 70
Yeah, we're talking about managers, not players. Man.
Hey,
Oh,
respect
oh,
to
oh,
European
Oh,
champions.
is this how we
Wait,
do it
wait,
now?
so
No,
player
now
taxes
taxes
and
don't
things.
apply. Yeah, this is now taxes. I don't see no tax
Yeah,
breaks.
we live in
Anyways-
Switzerland. Taxes don't apply.
Anyways,
Yeah,
before we go
taxes
back to
don't apply,
arguing
yeah.
about the team that's not won anything for 5 years, everybody watching, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. There's 80 of you. So
Yes.
let's run the likes up. If you're new here,
on.
welcome. We do all sorts of chaotic content. This is us most of the day, most of the
Yep.
time. So
This is
70 likes or Ollie comes back.
facts,
Yeah,
facts.
it's to
70 likes
Chelsea in
all
it.
the
They
time.
go back. They go to Chelsea in it or
Nah,
Everton.
he's going
He's going to a team in blue.
He's going Everton.
I said coming back. He was never with us.
He's going team in blue and that.
Without
Yeah, coming
further
back to
ado-
the Premier League.
Now you had Super Frankie Lampard
Ah,
as a
can't
great
be off.
manager,
Without,
absolute fantastic manager still.
without
A
further-
good comeback. I'll give you that.
After Tuchel gets sacked, you should definitely get Lampard back.
Hey, are you Timo? What are you? Stop this. I bring you in the stream and you come with bad ideas. What is this? Stop.
All right,
No.
go on, Peter. Carry on.
I'll say, without further ado, guys, I know it's in the title, and you guys have asked me 87 times. So, yes, Manchester United are playing Atletico Madrid. So, I'm going to pass this over to the 3 United fans. How do you feel about this? Statman, this is your time to stand on your soapbox and preach about Ronaldo. So, if
Into
you want to
your
go
moment.
first, go ahead.
Go on, Baines.
I can't lie. I
Nah, I'm
did
gonna go
say
toilet.
Atletico is a team that I didn't want in it. I think Atletico and Inter Milan were the hardest draws for us stylistically, and I still question our players' in-game management, especially when it gets to these tougher ties, isn't it? And Atletico have that in lock. But at the same time, Ronaldo's never lost against Atletico. Ronaldo's record in the Champions League against Atletico is an absolute joke. Hopefully, in 2 months' time, Ralph will have us playing better football.
Run the
more
stats, man.
cohesive.
Run the stats.
Listen, I already have.
Run him again,
Honest.
fam. Run him again.
bruv.
Because someone tagged me,
Run him
innit?
again.
Your name's
Run
Stat,
the-
man, innit?
Run the stats again and that. You know what I'm
Someone
saying
tagged
and
me.
that?
Apparently, Ronaldo versus Atletico in La Liga, 35 games, 25 goals, 5 assists. Incredible. In the Champions
Liga
League
track.
against Atletico.
No,
In the
no,
Champions
no,
League,
that's
then,
gotta
yeah?
be-
10 games,
Stop,
7
man.
goals,
That's gotta be
2
all
assists,
comps.
2 hat tricks.
That's got to be all comps, though. He can't have 35 games against Atletico in La Liga.
Yeah, that's all comps. That is
No,
all
no,
comps.
it says La Liga.
Wait,
If
what
he
time
played
he have?
35 Statman, if he
He was-
played
he was-
35 times against them in La Liga, he would have been in La Liga for like 18 years.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, football tweet.
It's probably
Maybe
Someone tagged me in
top
this.
competitions
Copa
as
del
well.
Rey.
Fake
That's all
stats.
competition. That's all.
You are
competition.
fake news.
So, Statman,
Listen, I couldn't care less here. Ronaldo scoring against Atletico, we're beating them. That's what's going to happen.
Talk.
Maybe Copa
Let's
del
go.
Rey.
Talk your
Man,
talk, Baines.
Flawless, come on.
Let's
You
go.
know as well. Atletico are not better than
Come
us.
on.
They've been struggling
go.
this year. Like someone
hey,
said, Lorente
comments,
Koke, the progressive friend with Romney.
I tried to correct the misinformation.
Right, so that's
Nah.
33 minutes and 20 seconds. If anyone would like to clip that, please.
Let's do what you
What's
want.
with your
I'll
mic,
say,
fam?
I will say it with confidence. We are beating Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I'm with you
We're
on
not-
that.
Yeah.
Come on,
We
Baines.
will
And you put your hands up so we know you're not crossing any fingers.
Hands up. We are beating Atletico Madrid.
Alright,
Ronaldo
cool.
will score. Watch.
I ain't shook. Like, the thing is, I'm
Say
not
with me.
shook. Like, I say
Say with
everything
me.
with chest. You know what I'm saying? And that. Like, I told you, lot, when this manager was going to get sacked, I was 1 game off. I told you we go to Villarreal and get a result. I told you we go to Chelsea and get a result. You know what I'm saying? People
Hey,
looked at me
spread
and
the
acted
word.
like it was crazy.
We back.
And now look, yeah, man, I'm 110% confident we beat Atletico
Man
Madrid.
survived an
And another
onslaught
thing.
of Norwich, and now
Another
we're
thing.
talking about Champions
Yeah,
League.
we out here 2 clean
Wait,
sheets
wait.
back to back, 6 points from 6. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that.
Hey, big up to the 90 of you watching, guys. Run the likes up. Remember,
Well,
if
I
we
want to
don't
say
get
another
70
thing
likes-
as well, yeah?
If we don't
See
get 70 likes,
Ronaldo's-
Salah is coming back.
You see Ronaldo's celebrations against Atletico, they're iconic.
Yep,
It's just
talk about it.
so iconic.
Oh my.
Like he's had the little one where he's went to the camera, did that little thing. Fam, he just has so many. The one that he sat on the board and stuff. Fam, he's scoring against Atletico. We're going through. You don't need.
Man's not even a penalty merchant now. He's
Yo,
a celebration
Bainesy,
merchant.
Bainesy, one
Now,
thing
all
I'd
I'm
say-
saying, listen, you need to score a goal to get to celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a penalty merchant.
Hey,
Oh,
says
he
the
done you
guy
there,
who-
Lewis.
wait,
Nah.
needed two, wait. The same side that needed 2 penalties to beat a side that have won 2 league games all season. This is not what we're doing in that. Talking about pens.
Are you
This is
talking
not
about
what
us
we're
or
doing.
you? Because Norwich have only won a couple
Nah,
of games.
George,
This
you
is
know
not what we do. Hey, this
Who
is
you
not
Ah,
about us. This ain't about
I
us.
like that
We're not
Danny
champions of
Ceballos
Europe,
spin.
innit? We ain't champions of Europe, innit? This ain't about us. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't even champions of Europa.
You ain't champions of Europe,
Yeah,
innit?
quotes
You know
is
what
an
I'm saying?
insult. Okay, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Wait, why?
I'm just saying, innit?
Hold
Our
on.
expectations ain't as high as yours, innit? Champions of Europe, and you need 2 penalties at home to beat Leeds, innit? We moving that with Dan James up front. You know, got Dan James.
What about you, lot? Given the
that's
runaround
bad.
by Billy
That's
Esther
bad.
Goatmore.
Yeah, and how many points did he get?
Scott
Exactly.
McTominay tax.
Right.
Oh,
How many points did
Yeah,
you
on
yeah,
Fantasy
yeah.
League, you
What was
probably
the
got there.
All
What
I'm
was the-
saying is when Gilmore walks into that Old Trafford dressing room and he says, "Hey, put your Champions Leagues on the table," Ronaldo and Varane are the only ones who have them. It's fine.
Yeah. Ronaldo can put 5 on the table. I think Varane's got 5, 6. I don't know. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? It's a lot.
someone says Simeone is scary. Not gonna lie, you man top 5 in order. I do agree with that. Simeone's record in the Champions League is brilliant as well. The only thing that I want to see from United, Ronaldo has to play. People like Cavani have to play because these lot got the European experience in it. Pogba, Sancho out wide.
Can I
We
give
have to play the players that have been there before.
Can I give an objective view of this?
Go on.
Mm.
So the one thing I don't like about United's squad, for the most part, is they don't have the experience in games like this. A lot of them don't. Like you've got Pogba, you've got Cavani, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Varane who've been there, and I hear that. And you've got De Gea who's been in games like this. I get that. But
Donny as well.
Who?
Donny.
Van de Beek, yeah, but sure, I guess if he plays, yeah, sure. But
Yeah, I think
my
he
thing
plays.
is, a lot of your players don't. And the one thing about Atletico, yes, this is one of the worst Atletico teams we've seen in Simeone's spell, right? This is they don't stack up great to 2016 or even 2014 or anything like that.
Yeah, they're definitely missing Saul.
But they have experience. They have experience.
They can have him back.
They have experience at this level, and they can't afford to re-register him, Lewis. They're not going to take him back.
That's why it's important. Like people like Alex Telles, they played in the Champions League before. People like Diego Dalot's played in the Champions League against Liverpool, I think it is, isn't it?
Let's go.
You need players that have been there, played in the Champions League to beat this side. Because Atletico are not going to be easy. Like, as much as I joke and say we're going to go through, this is the hardest tie we could have got. These
Here's
don't
the
know
thing,
how to
though,
win.
that I get what you're saying, Baines, about the stylistically Atletico Madrid being tough. But because we don't know, we're going for a reset. We don't know how we're going to set up stylistically now. Like, we could change to the point where it makes the tie even more difficult. We could change to the point where it makes it easier against Atletico Madrid. And I'm just confident, again, with the manager we now have, with the squad and the team we have, that we can get past Atletico Madrid. Well, you say they're sixth, fifth in La Liga, just about got through their Champions League group. I say this all the time. If roles were reversed and we were 5th and 6th with their team and had scraped through our Champions League group and they had our team with Ralph in charge, this is not being billed as it's close.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest. This ain't being billed. And this happened the entire Europa League run last season as well. This happened with AC Milan. Who else did we play? Granada. Happened with Sociedad. Who else? Everybody, literally, the entire run up until the final. It always happens with Manchester United. All of a sudden, now we're playing them. Atletico Madrid are absolutely amazing. And it's a
they're
No, but I
They're
did
not
say I didn't want Atletico before, though.
Now you've said that. What I'm saying
I said
is, yes,
Atletico
you
and Inter Milan were the two teams I didn't want.
You said that. The thing is, I'm confident against Inter Milan are the same. No, we had
Yeah.
their team and they had our team. It's not being built as if it's a close game.
No, but I hear that, but from Atletico, we might not have the squad. Well, we might have the squad, but they've got Diego Simeone,
Well,
who's a better manager than Ralph.
I don't think
Even
I
under
don't
Inter
see-
Milan, Simeone
go on
is
with the
always
surfer.
done
Let me
very
hear
well
your
so
thoughts
far.
on this. Maybe I'm
I
wilding
don't
in it.
think- I
Maybe
don't
it's
think
my
this-
bias
I don't think
towards
this-
my
I
team,
don't
but
think-
I don't get this because this seems to
I don't-
happen
I
all of
don't-
the time.
We've watched Atletico Madrid a lot this season in Champions League. I don't think they're anything. I think what Peter said is right. I think this is the worst Atletico Madrid under Simeone team. I don't think they're that good. Honestly, I don't. I know they beat Porto 3-0 the other night, but Porto had loads of chances. as well. It's not as if like they steamrolled them. Even AC Milan have had chances, stuff like that. And I would say that Man United's attack is far superior to those two teams. Without saying, I don't think it'll be. Do you know what? I don't even think it'll be that close in the end. Actually, I think it'll be comfortable. I think 2 or 3 goals clear. I don't think this is.
I think you're over United right now.
Simeone's there, I agree, but the players aren't of Simeone's quality.
You know what? Atletico are going to do? They're going to sit deep in the first leg.
Yes.
They're going to hold on to a one. If you guys concede within the first 20 minutes, they're not going to leave their own half of the pitch for the next 160 minutes of the tie. Because I think without away goals, that hinders Simeone and what he tries to do more so than any other club in this round, right? Like, whereas like with Liverpool, they just held on to that one goal and relied on like an All Black masterclass at Anfield and like a bit of luck. That bit of luck wouldn't have been possible if the away goals rule didn't exist. You know what I mean? So, like, for them, I feel like not having the away goals is really going to hinder them. It's the kind of thing where, like, if you just say for worst case scenario, it's 0-0 first leg in Spain, you can't get knocked out by one mistake, right? Away at Old Trafford. Like, 0-0 and 1-1 will no longer knock you out.
Yeah.
So I think that plays into United's hands as well.
Yeah. The point is they can't afford. They at one point during this tie, the 2 legs, it was second leg, like you said, they're gonna have to try and come out and try and win it.
Yes, they're going to have to.
They're gonna have to try and win it. Are United by that time patient enough and savvy enough to take that chance? That'll be it.
Like they can't just like even when we played them last year in the round of 16, they just sat in their 6-3-1 the first leg the entire time.
Yeah, I watched that game.
They just sat
terrible.
There. If that Giroud overhead kick was offsides, that was going to be a 0-0 first leg. And they were just going to sit as long as they could and rely on a 10 or 15 minute spell or one mistake to go through on away goals. That's what a team like Atletico Madrid is going to do. Now that away goals rule doesn't exist, I think for Simeone, that really works against his team. And that's why that's more so that, like, I know the experience argument works against United, but I just think the gap in talent is enough. And like the current like state your squad is in and factoring in what they're probably going to look like in a few months, I think it'll be enough to get past Atletico Madrid fairly simply.
Yeah, I think so. And people in the chat saying, "Oh, United scraped through the group." Yeah, again because of the manager we had. That's why. That's why they
scraped 7 points
from
6 games, guys. They won twice.
Leave Ralph alone, man.
But I can't lie, man. When they play Liverpool at their stadium, they played them off the park. If it weren't for the green on red card, they would have won.
I mean, I hear you. So like they're capable
and
of
Liverpool beat us 5-0.
I mean,
like, this is what I say. Like, I'm not as convinced as you guys that we're going to go through. I still think this game's still tight.
I hear that, right? Like they're capable of putting together those like one-off performances that are insane. Like I get that. I just don't think that's going to happen in a few months' time based off what they've looked like really over the last 3 years. Because we were in the same group with them in 2017-18. They didn't look good. The only reason we didn't win that last game of that group and win that group was because Willian couldn't fucking throw a rock into the ocean. But like it happens. Like
and Morata. Don't forget that Wallad.
And Morata. Like they ruined a Hazard 10 out of 10, but it is what it is. But like the only reason we think of them like how we used to is honestly that Liverpool performance at Anfield. And like we don't factor in how much they got battered in that second leg and how crazy Oblak was. And Adrian basically throwing the ball into his own net, essentially. Like it was a few mistakes, but this Madrid is not the same as they were 5 years ago.
No, I'm talking about Atletico this season when they play Liverpool.
No, I know that. I know, but like I feel like in our minds, a lot of like what makes Atletico Madrid scary and what they used to be, we only hold on to it because of that round of 16 match. Like they played fine against Liverpool at home, and then they came to Anfield and got destroyed. Like I don't see it.
And here's the thing: is you can't because it's the round of 16. There's no like there's no dead teams in it. You know what I'm saying? Atletico Madrid. I'm not saying don't get mistaken, people. I'm not saying they're a bad side. I'm not saying they're average side. Are they capable of putting together a performance and beating Manchester United? Absolutely. Are they capable of putting 2 performances together and beating Manchester United? Yes. But I'm not fearful of them. There's no scare factor. Do I respect them? Yes. Because you know how solid they are defensively. They have a good manager. They have a lot of experience. But other than that, we now have a good manager. We have a good team today. They didn't want to draw us. You know what I'm saying? There's someone, there's literally on YouTube or on Twitch, there's Atletico Madrid fans, probably with Barcelona fans doing a stream right now. They didn't want to draw us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to draw Manchester United. We want a pick from as the runners up. You're not looking at, let's draw.
But I think they are.
They want to get one
could've
up
got
on
Bayern
Ronaldo.
Say that again. What you say, Lewis?
But they want to get one up on Ronaldo.
Yeah, because you got the people who get emotionally invested and want storylines like Bainesy. Other fans just want the easiest draw. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted the easiest draw possible. That on paper. That's what I wanted.
Let's be clear. Atletico won La Liga. Cool. We still cooked them. And we finished fourth.
Chelsea, I watched that game. Chelsea, Chelsea battered them. Atletico Madrid offered
10 times the team that we are right now.
Atletico Madrid, and I'm not saying this United side are as good as that Chelsea side. What I'm saying is,
oh shit, Suarez is coming back. I just
Atletico Madrid were awful in that game.
Yep.
Both games. Like, Chelsea won comfortably. It wasn't even Chelsea didn't even play exceptionally well in those games. And there's Chelsea fans here who will tell you that. I watched both those games. And they beat them in second gear. Like, I don't get it. Like, don't understand it. But I don't know if it's because people want United to lose. I don't know if it's United fans overreacting.
Not saying the same Atletico this season either.
Yeah,
make no mistake. Miles, make no mistake. They're going to kick the shit out of you. And they're going to make it annoying. Like, they're going to foul people. There's going to be probably 6 yellow cards in the first leg. They're going to fake injuries. They're going to time waste from like minute 10. It's going to be horrible and nasty. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be free-flowing football, especially in that first leg. But, like, honestly, I just don't think, unless United get in their own way, right? Like, then, of course, anything can happen if that happens. But I just don't see it. Like, barring major mistakes and, like, major lapses of judgment, I just don't see how they're going to go through. I would love them to. I would love nothing more than to come on the stream after United got knocked out by Atletico Madrid and laugh and just point and laugh at people. I would love that. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Do you know what it is as well? We're talking about February, right?
Yes.
And by then, like, Ralph most likely would have implemented his style of play and his tactics more in the team, along with having probably found his personal 11. If you take those factors into account, and you'll have right now we actually have arguably our 2 best players in the team out in Pogba and Varane. So the United we're seeing right now isn't the strongest version of Man United. So we'll see by then how we're looking, who's fit. There's a lot of variables here, but going into this game, it's like, yeah, we're playing the football terrorists, but at the end of the day, as you said, Peter, we have the facilities for the win. And it's all going to depend on what version of Man United turns up. Because I think the best Man United against the best Atleti, I still think we can win because we've got superior players.
I don't disagree. Do you guys want to move? Before we move, there's 103 of you watching. There's only like 60 likes. Guys, don't be stingy. It costs £0, $0. Push the like.
Stop moving lazy, man. You lot are moving like Ronaldo's pressing game. Hurry up and smash the like.
Run up the likes, man. You lot running down the wing like Alonso, man. Run up the likes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we're running down the wing like is that what you're saying?
Let's not move on.
Is that what it is?
Huh?
Yep.
What's Ronaldo a Champions League winner four times, 5 times, I think.
That's
something
fine.
like that.
Let's not move on to.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. 4 with Madrid and 1 with us.
Is it?
Zidane tax.
It's a lot. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, 160 you watching. That's dope, guys. Push the like button. If you are subscribed, thank you. If you're not, you really should consider it because we're fucking awesome.
Hit 90 likes and we're talking about Real Madrid.
Push the notification bell, guys.
90 likes for Real Madrid. That's what we're talking
also,
about.
as well, people, make sure you check out the upcoming live stream schedule. It lets you know all the shows that are coming up. Like Peter said earlier, they are pretty much as chaotic as this. Subscribe to the Twitch as well. Go follow the Twitch. The link's underneath in the description, as well as membership. And make sure, more importantly, you go subscribe to Big Six Pants as well. Make sure you do that.
Yes, indeed. Subscribe to Big Six Pants, people.
But so do you guys want to pivot to the matchup we haven't talked about, or do we want to just go with this?
No, let them get to 90 likes, then we'll talk about Real Madrid.
All right.
Yeah, we back to because
get 90 likes, you fucking well at
it. Because people will know more than me. Because I seen someone say in the comments that Atletico Madrid are like similar to United in terms of attack, like in the past, and they rely on individual brilliance. Because all I've heard about is how Atletico Madrid are holding João Felix back and how he signed a death row deal and they don't attack and they have João Felix playing left wing back, etc., and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is all I hear about. But now all of a sudden, United.
Experience. It's crazy.
Say that again.
They got my boy doing like prison work. It's crazy out here.
Yeah. But now all of a sudden, United are playing him, and now we're fearful. But like I said, if this is anyone else, but we move. Who are their go-to players outside of?
Number one thing I also say about Atletico, I don't think they play the same low block football that we associate Diego Simeone with.
Statman, they do when they play elite clubs and champs, though.
Yeah, it's just they used to be good at it.
No, Statman, I hear you. Like day to day, they don't do it as much. When they play small teams, they dominate possession and they like impose their will. But the moment Simeone comes up against a team he feels is equal or better than his team, they revert to what they've known and what they like.
No, but even fine, if they revert to about what they know, then we're struggling. Because if Atletico play low block football, we will struggle. We struggle against teams that sit back against us. We know that, Flawless.
Yeah, but we don't know. Ahmed touched on it. We don't, because we're an unknown quantity, because we don't know what we're going to look like in February.
Yeah, I hear that. But if we're judging on right now, we have so much uncertainty with how Ralph is going to do. We might even get a signing in January that might change anything, like Hadaro.
That's true, and that's why I'm so even if nothing does change, I have that much faith in Ralph and have that much faith in the team that we get past Atletico Madrid.
I'll make a bold prediction.
Go on.
Diogo Dalot starts both legs.
That's not bold.
I think that's a bold thing.
I don't think it's that bold, but like factoring in what it's probably going to look like, Wan-Bissaka having the freedom of the right side of the Metropolitano is a waste of time.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Ralph's smart enough to play Dalot. So that's what it is. But a lot can change. Obviously, our fixtures in that month, I think it's at the second leg, is crazy. I think we got Liverpool and Chelsea during that period. City as well.
Leicester, I think.
Yeah, so he's going to rotate, but that's why we have a big squad. Like you said, you don't know
playing a Danish team in the Conference League, you know. They're in the mud.
Like Randers or something.
Yeah, Ranas. Yeah. The bruv, like they're in the fucking mud. What the hell?
Yeah, we've got City, Atletico, Tottenham, Liverpool, Leicester, all back to back.
I know this is a Champions League stream, but Barca are playing Napoli in the Europa League playoff round.
That's a hard game. Barca will get knocked out, I think.
Osherman about to rip them apart.
I think Barca are legit not getting to the Europa League round of 16.
Let's go.
They're going out like Arsenal 2 years ago. It's crazy.
Well, actually, did you see Osman's injury?
I think he should be back though by then.
No, but his injury looked bad, you know, is the eye thing.
I know, but they still
Mertens and Insigne then.
But they were talking about like January, February stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying he shouldn't be back, but like his injury looked mad.
It did.
Like, I've never seen that
honestly, even without Osherman, I think Napoli will knock them out. I just had to throw that in there because I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, man, fuck Barca, innit? I'm all for the Barca.
So fuck Barca.
They would have went through, but it is what it is.
Simple as that. No, I get that. Go on, fam.
Quick question. No, so for the quarters, everything is going to be drawn to the final. So the 8 teams that win these ties are going to be. It's going to be a completely open draw from the next round, and then that's going to determine what the bracket would look like. So there's going to be another draw upon the conclusion of the round of 16. From there, it is what it is.
Hey, Bainesy, you want in the next round Bayern Munich? Huh?
Liverpool.
This guy. Why?
This fucking guy. What's wrong with you? What's actually wrong with you?
I want Liverpool in the quarterfinals and semi-finals. I can't have Liverpool over 2 legs.
Why?
Trust me.
Why? Bro, they smashed us 5-0. I know Ollie tax, but come on.
Liverpool in the
fam.
Bro, the line is on fire.
Like, after that, Rugby, fam.
Liverpool in the Champions League over 2 legs will be a special occasion, isn't it?
Yo, why do you want to? If you want a special occasion, get married, fam. You know what I'm saying in that? Go get married, fam. Why go get married? They're talking about special occasion, special night.
Who do you want then?
Go make love to your woman. I want Leo, fam.
But Leo, no. Chelsea's going to beat them.
No.
Do you want to swap?
I want the easiest draw possible all the way to the final and in the final. I don't care who we play.
Exactly.
Guess what?
Well, so you can just win it and everyone will be like, oh, but you coasted your way through it.
And I'd say we are a Champions League winner. I don't care. Hold that.
No, I hear that. Yeah.
I don't care.
Let's look at who...
You know what? You know what's crazy, yeah? I've seen United win 2 Champions Leagues in 08, apart from the semi-final and beating you lot in the final. I don't remember who we played.
Statman, the entire chat is turned on you.
Nah. Let's be honest.
Listen, Baines, legit. Obviously, you're not old enough. I don't remember who we played in the group stages. I don't remember who we played in the round of 16 or the quarterfinals.
Neither do I.
Oh, wait.
Neither
and I
do
don't
I.
care.
No, but
I
say
I
don't
don't
like
remember
it.
2008 in general, to be honest.
Yeah, if
No,
I was you,
if
I'd
you
forget
were
about
gonna-
it too,
wait,
innit?
wait,
You know what
Flo,
I'm
Hey,
saying?
watch
if
out,
you were
man.
gonna
Watch
beat
out.
someone to
Go on
go
the
through,
stream
it'll be
right now.
Liverpool.
Man, try to do special occasion thing. Go get married, fam. Special
Nah,
night. Go make
listen.
love to your woman, innit? This
Fat man,
guy's
have
a
a little
joker.
fat man, bro. It's calm.
Bro, you got
No,
bare youth.
yeah.
You got
You
enough.
guys did have your
in your
special
life.
occasion until UEFA ruined it. Don Trocero coming to Old Trafford, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe.
Nah, I didn't need that. I'm happy. You get me? The
But
football.
you wanted to go to more United games. You'd get United games and you get to watch your valued Pochettino in the flesh.
Hey, I don't like how you said valued Pochettino with so much sarcasm, so you need to circle.
It's not sarcasm. The only sarcasm here is in the channel name, man. Come on.
You could have got those half and half scarves. You know, Messi and Ronaldo on each side.
Say again,
That's
when
what
you
you could've got,
say that again.
You could have got those half and half scarves with Messi and Ronaldo on each side.
That's Bainesy,
You know what I
that.
mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah,
hold
but
it up,
listen,
bro.
Nah, just half and half with Pochettino's face in the middle of it.
Hey,
Nah. Let me talk here. Look, wait.
Go on,
Let me
Bainesy,
talk,
land
let me
in
talk.
it. Go on, land.
Come on,
'Cause
Kevin
apart
DeBates.
from- apart- the only before you go, the only benefit to drawing Liverpool is content creating. That's it. That's
Nah.
the only upside.
Let me speak now. Yeah,
Go
Bayern
on.
Munich are going to go through. City are going to go through. Ajax are going to go through. Chelsea, hopefully United, Juventus, Liverpool, and then one of PSG or Real. Yeah, are going to go through. No matter who we face, it's going to be tough in the next round. Yeah,
But it's not as tough as Liverpool, though.
I
Give
know,
me
but-
Ajax.
Why you lot gotta have Ajax?
Give me Ajax.
Nah, man, mountains are there to be
And
climbed.
let me just put. Hey,
Hey,
disclaimer.
Baines, you can climb.
I'm now here quoting Ollie. Is that where we're at?
Wait.
Disclaimer.
Man, drop Ollie quotes.
Listen, big up Molly for that quote, though.
Disclaimer, people. I want Ajax for different reasons to both Lewis and Timo. Let me just put that out there. But go on.
I want Liverpool, man.
Why?
What's wrong with you?
I want you lot to get Liverpool too.
Okay, let me ask you, Bainesy. Do you want Liverpool first leg at Old Trafford, second leg at Anfield?
No, I want it the other way around.
Okay, all right. I was just making sure. I didn't know how crazy you was going with this.
Nah. Listen, I want to win this, on it. But like Liverpool's that one game, yeah. Like if we were to beat anyone to go through, Liverpool's the best game, the best team to beat.
Fat man.
But then what if Liverpool knocks you out the first Champions League tie between you two?
Am I going crazy? Because I see you shaking your head. We on the same
I-
wavelength. I'm not because
I
we
don't-
normally on the
listen,
same
I-
wavelength
listen,
with these
I'm
type
with
of
you,
things.
man. Give me get through, Leo. Give me Benfica, Ajax. And you know what I mean? I'm fine. I really don't care.
Like
I
Benfica,
don't
let's be
care.
honest, we're not going through. Ajax are going to go through. Ajax
You
is
know
still
what
a
I
tough
want?
game.
Fine,
You
give
know
me
what I want
Ajax.
to happen?
Give me Ajax. Or
I
Ajax.
want- I'm gonna be honest. I want United in the next round, and I want us to then play the winner of Benfica, Ajax, or Villarreal, Juve, and that's how.
Yeah,
we
hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Juve either. Because then
Give me Ajax and then we'll just smoke whoever's after them. We'll do a hybrid thing.
The thing is, Bainesy, I know why you want Juventus.
Lewis is on
Ronaldo.
pure destruction.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I think Juve are crap as well.
God.
I'm
I
with
think
you on
Juve-
the Juve being crap.
I
I'm
can't
just not.
confirm
on the-
Juve are not very good.
I'm just not on the nostalgia thing and that. Man said, bring me Liverpool in the quarterfinals, you know.
You'll be entertaining.
That is wild, you know.
No, but
Yeah.
this is my reasoning. If there was one
Go on.
team you want to beat to go through, it would be Liverpool. Beating Liverpool in the Champions League over 2 legs will be brilliant.
Batman.
What about having a season where Liverpool pammed you 5-0 at home and then knocked you out the Champions League?
What about a season where they beat us 5-0 and we rectify in the Champions League?
You'd have to do a lot to rectify that. You could just knock them out slyly and it still wouldn't rectify it.
Yeah, this
No,
guy
no,
on this rectifying thing, fam. I just want to get through the competition. You know what I'm
Batman,
saying?
you're getting cooked in the
I
comments.
just want to win the
I
competition.
know, but
innit?
I
Give
would
it an
want.
easy route.
Batman, stand your ground.
Listen,
Guys,
there's no
Club
easy
World
route
Cup-
in the Champions League. Just
Guys,
give me
The
anyone.
Club World Cup is before the first leg of Chelsea's Champions League tie. It's before. It's not in between. It's early February. Chelsea.
Yeah, the only game that's been postponed is the Arsenal match.
Yeah.
And fuck them anyway.
facts.
They can wait for us.
Like Liverpool do not beat us 5-0 over 2 legs on the rough.
Batman, I've been told you're wilding right now.
I couldn't care what Eddie says. Trust the process. In Ralph, we trust.
Hey,
Oh my God,
beat you
this
over
There's
guy.
116 of you. This is
Yeah, if
beautiful.
someone says rectify in the final, Baines, I'm calm with that. I just want to
No.
face Liverpool in the Champions League and beat
No,
them.
here's the thing, Bainesy. If we happen to stumble across Liverpool in a quarter, semi-finals, or a final, cool, because we have no power over the draw. I'm not calling for it though. That is crazy.
No,
I'm not calling.
calling for it either. I'm just saying.
No,
if
you
I
said
was
you want
to-
Liverpool. in the next
Liverpool.
No,
round.
no. If I was to beat one team to go through, Liverpool will be the most satisfying victory.
No,
But you
Liverpool's
said,
always the
"Give
most
me
satisfying
Liverpool."
victory because that's the team we dislike the most. It's the team I
Exactly.
personally dislike the most. However,
love
I am
me
not
over 2
picking
days.
them out. I'm
Who are
not
you picking
picking
out
them.
then?
Yo, bring me Benfica, Sporting,
Because I'll be honest,
Villarreal.
yeah,
You
I
bring
couldn't
me.
care less.
You know
who we
what?
get.
Wait. You
I think
talking
we go
about
through.
remontadas, and friggin' what's it called? Revenge and all that. Bring me Villarreal. We owe them. They beat us in the Europa League final. Let's knock them out the Champions League. Bring me Villarreal.
We played them
How
already,
about
man. That's
that?
boring, man. I would want Juve over them.
No, whichever in it. All I'm saying is I'm trying to get the easiest route possible, and you trying to make this road tough.
Listen, we haven't been in the Champions League in time, and I want to
Yo,
experience games.
who cares?
Bruv,
Win the
Statman,
tie.
what is wrong
You
with
Win
won
the
it last
trophy.
year and you got dumped out by energy drink.
I want to win the trophy. I don't care who we play. I can't reiterate this enough. Only fans like Lewis and others will say to you, "Oh, well, you didn't beat no one to win it." I don't care. 4-time winners champion. Are you crazy?
We don't care.
We don't care, man. Word to Stephen A. I can't reiterate this a month. Like you don't get 2 Champions Leagues if you beat Liverpool, Chelsea, and City on the way to the final. It's still one.
Or a golden.
Don't worry, bro. You ain't gonna win it anyway, so it's fine.
Statman, if you line up the real niggas and beat them, it's still the same trophy at the end.
Yes.
Like I promise you, when we played Porto last year and PSG were playing Bayern, I didn't care. And I understood that no one was going to watch Chelsea Porto except Chelsea fans, and everybody was going to watch PSG Bayern instead. I was cool with that. Like you get through, it's about getting through. From the quarterfinals, cool. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm not going to stand out here after we knock out Lille and say, "Bring me Bayern." I don't know. Lewis will say that because Lewis just wants to
Bayern's
go
a different story.
I want everybody. Give me the hardest teams in the competition. If we can't beat the best, then we won't win it anyway.
Now
When I say that, yeah, I get cooked.
Hey, no, that's not the case because all this. Oh, you need to.
I
beat
would
the
if I
best.
wasn't lying in bed still.
All this you need to. All this you need to beat the best to be the best is nonsense because the best might be on the other side of the draw. That's what happened to Chelsea last year.
After the quarterfinals, yeah. So
That's
it
what
is
happened
what
to
it is at
Chelsea.
that point.
And you
We
man
got a
took full
super
advantage
chat
of that.
from Drizzy Dez
Large of Drizzy.
saying, "Bane, stop this nonsense. I am with Flawless." So Statman, I don't know. I don't know what you've been saying today. I don't know if you're okay. Blink twice if you're in trouble, brother. But we appreciate your contribution, by the way, Drizzy Dez. Big up to you guys. Have fun playing Atletico Madrid. I will probably not watch.
Stop the nonsense, man.
We
When
will
does
beat
anyone-
Atletico.
Does anyone in the chat or anyone know in the panelists like know when the dates will be set? So you know when they'll separate.
It's already been set anyway. It's already
Have
been
all
set.
of them? I know Chelsea's have been set.
So it's already been set. So
Have they announced it?
So what? There's 4 ties on one day.
No.
No.
So
No,
they'll
no,
separate
no.
them by weeks. So
Yeah,
there'll be
separate
4
by weeks.
games 1 week, and then the next 4 games the next week, and then both
The
legs are
second
3
leg
legs
is the
apart.
8th and the 9th and the 15th.
Both legs are 3 legs
You're
apart.
used to the Europa League too much.
So Flawless. You guys play Atletico Madrid away on February 23rd and at home on
Okay.
March 15th. We
Right.
play Lille at home on the 22nd and away on March 16th. So
I'm just thinking-
you're doing a Wednesday and a Tuesday thing.
Okay.
We're doing a Tuesday and a
But
Wednesday.
they're 3 weeks apart. So
So they're
like
3 weeks apart because they have to fit the playoff round for the lower competitions as well as the round of 16 for the lower competitions in the same time frame as the Champions League round of 16. So
Yeah.
from the quarterfinal onwards, everyone is on the same time period because you only have like a week in between fixtures, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it works. So that's why
Okay,
there's
yeah.
this weird, awkward gap.
Nah, because I was just thinking for content creator purposes. Because obviously I do the United watch-alongs, but I want to do Overwatch. I want to watch other games as well. Like
All the
I'm playing
English
with-
teams, so teams from the same country, unless they're playing each other in like the quarterfinals and stuff, don't play on the same day. So all the English teams will be staggered days. So we're Tuesday of one week, you're Wednesday. Liverpool and City will split Tuesday and Wednesday of the other week.
City, I'm hoping City play the same day as friggin' Bayern and not the Bayern, the Inter Real Madrid game. We can run that.
Or Inter
Real
Liverpool.
Madrid PSG.
Sorry, yeah, my bad. Yeah, PSG
Madrid,
Madrid. Sorry,
yeah,
PSG
so-
Madrid.
Whoever, I can't imagine they're gonna. So you can't play the same day as Real Madrid PSG because Atletico are playing.
Mm.
So they'll pick a different day. So you'll be able
Love
to
that.
do a stream for that one.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm
so you guys
interested.
just gotta know the rules. That way you can figure stuff out.
Hey, they should have had you there for the draw, Peter. You might have went well.
Well, I'm telling you, all they gotta do is cut me like a light, like 10K a year, and I'll make sure shit like that never happens.
That's a 10K.
Like, it's not hard. It's how they fucked that up to that level and just let it go in
Yep.
like one of the biggest events in like the footballing calendar for the season. I don't understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't get it. Like thank God it didn't actually cost us like it cost Madrid. Like if I'm them, I'm upset. I'm very upset. Like I don't care. We got Lil twice, but like
Yeah, that's because you guys actually pay your bribe, isn't it? Like Man United don't.
Hey,
do
you
that.
know what?
Glazers
It's
don't
fine.
pay the bribe.
Hey, get your money up, not your funny up, bro. What else can I say?
This
Yeah,
guy.
we bribed someone. I don't give a fuck.
Do you have any idea what the probability of that was? It was a fraction.
Oh, I
And
know.
yet it
I
still
know.
happened.
It was very low. So it was like about you're looking at like 1 in 16 roughly, but probably slightly less than that even with like permutations and stuff. So yeah, that's about like 7% or so. So yeah, big up to us. We did it.
Nah, it's even less than that because the conditional expectation is lower because you drew them for the first time.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. It happens. Why did they redo the draw? They fucked up with the United. I didn't watch the first one. They
Because
messed up.
they had a
with,
friggin' Arsenal player, former Arsenal player, doing it.
Yeah, they
No,
let
of course he couldn't get it right.
Yeah.
they let Andre
Then we
Ashad-
still got stuck with meaty Lille anyway. So
Yeah.
Guys, if we learn one thing from this, don't let Arsenal players handle the Champions League balls.
Yeah.
apparently they got it wrong again with with Villarreal because Liverpool wasn't in it. So personally, I think we should redo the draw again.
I don't think we should.
No, we're fine.
Nah, they would have redone
No,
it by
we're
now.
fine.
Lewis.
We're fine.
Nah, I know they won't again, but I think we should.
No.
This man just wants to go to
I think
Amsterdam.
you should just go to Munich when we're playing Lille. That's what.
Yeah, bro, you can
No,
watch
no,
it.
no,
Let's
no,
go
no,
Chelsea.
It's not even Munich I want. Give me Munich, Madrid, or Ajax. It's not Lille.
No,
So, Lewis, be honest.
You know
where
what I'm
spot?
going to do is Chelsea should play Bayern. You know what, Lewis? That's
There's
a
no
phenomenal
need.
idea.
I don't mind. I'm down for it. Lewandowski can hold this smoke.
Oh, God.
And that Guna reject Nabry.
Guys, it is what it is. We may have to eventually. But Lewis, when you saw Madrid and Lille go in the bowl for our draw, what did you honestly think was going to like be our draw?
I was just thinking, I beg you give me Madrid. I beg you give me Madrid so I can boo Thibaut Courtois for 2 legs. Didn't get the chance to do it last time.
See,
Plus,
don't
I can give Ian Hazard the respect he deserves too.
You can put
I
him in
haven't
the
done Madrid away, to be fair.
And
I've
you can
done
give him
Lille
a
away.
Happy
It's
Meal and
Legends.
boring.
Lewis, you could put Hazard in the Legends wing again. Damn.
You can put him in twice. We'll give him extra Cavossier this time.
And a Happy Meal.
So
Yeah, just
Lewis,
distract him with donuts. That's the-
Lewis, are we putting in Jonathan David after the first leg? Is that what's going to happen?
Who?
Lil striker, Jonathan David.
Canadian, Donny.
Why do we get this mid-table? Oh, I can't be arsed. Someone competitive, please. Fucking hell.
No one competitive.
Why are you that shook? We're the champions of Europe. We're not running scared.
I want the easiest.
Oh, Bayern! Oh, no, Real! Oh, no! Fuck that.
I would have
fine
taken
for Real.
Real, to be fair. Once I
It's
saw
fine for Real.
Real have never beaten us in a professional competition. They're scared of us.
Yeah.
Bayern, for wow, they could pam us as much as they want. We gave them the most embarrassing result in their club's history. They can hold that. And Ajax, just a great away day in general. Is what it is. Instead, what do we get? Meaty Lille.
That's right.
Once I saw Salzburg get Bayern, I celebrated that like last minute winner on Saturday. It's like that means we can't get Bayern. And then I saw Ajax get Benfica. I was like, that means it's
I
Madrid.
just thought, fuck off, man. Fuck.
That means Madrid or Lille. I was just like, we got so close. We're definitely getting Madrid. And then I saw Lille, and I just turned the stream off. I didn't even watch the rest of it.
People think I'm faking my reaction. See me on the Don Robbie stream. I was fuming when we got Lille for the second time. I thought we got saved when they redrew it. I was genuinely raging. People were like, what's this guy angry about? I want a competitive game. I'm not running away from the big teams. Fuck that. You lot could do if United. You're still not sure about your team and everything like that.
Nah,
I
no,
am
no.
sure on my team.
Wait. No. It's nothing to do with sure. Even when I was sure about my team and we were the best team in the land, give me the easiest draws, fam. We played
Yeah.
Schalke in the
Yes.
semi-final.
Yes.
I celebrated that shit. Like, I want the draw's not on me or my football team. Is look at the draw. Give me the easiest route possible to
Bro,
the final.
the
You lot
history
are
books
fake
only
and
remember
that
the
shit and
winners.
Took advantage of that. City, PSG, Bayern Munich, all on one side.
Yeah,
of the
history
draw.
will remember the winners. We'll win anyway.
Yeah, the history will remember the winners. I don't.
Not
Guys?
the fucking road to the final. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't care about road to the final. I'm not gonna be watching that on the DVD. Couldn't care less. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that road to the finals one way. You don't go back. You just go forward. You know what I mean?
Damn right, but it's about the bodies that you run over in the process.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not. It's how you get there.
This
It's how
guy.
you get them. You get
It's
them
if you
one
Come on,
waste.
man. The Chelsea car's rolling. We got Alonso in the front of the wheel, and we're going to St. Petersburg regardless.
I was gonna say we're
I'm not
definitely
even
not
going to
making if
respond to that,
Alonso's
man.
driving,
I'm
bro.
not even going to respond to what you just said. I know because I know
Yeah,
you're
Roman's
trolling.
finally gonna be able to see you play.
I was gonna say, Lewis, if Alonso's driving, we're definitely not making it, brother. But it's all good.
We are making it. It's about who else and if they make it. It's about where the car ends up.
Oh my god.
It's
Good
wilding.
Lord.
Yeah, nah.
That's
T
what
Dot
Fat
said,
Man
I hope
was
Chelsea
doing.
gets slapped for the arrogance, bro. If Chelsea gets slapped, I can promise you will not see Lewis.
Yeah, I hope United gets slapped too.
Hey, Lewis, you better. Hey, if you go out to Lille, you better show up, fam. You know what I'm saying? You better show up.
Oh, he won't.
You better show up. You can't be talking about we ain't running scared of no one and then
Come
run
on,
scared
Lewis,
because
look-
Leo moved to you and that.
Lewis got a shot.
I won't be running scared. I'll be running pissed.
Oui, monsieur. Oui,
You'll
je-
be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? And that.
Hey,
You gotta go beat Leo.
is Lil not a good away day, or what's the issue actually?
It's just it's almost just the deadest European away I've
It's
done.
an
It's just
hour
boring.
away. That's true, but-
I don't care. It's boring. There's nothing there. There's just London but French and worse weed. It's just dead.
Good. Good. Nice and boring. That's what we want. Nice and boring.
It's so dead, man.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. Like if it was even PSG, because I'm sure PSG would have more interest. It's just Lille.
Lewis, you
Fucking
realize
hell.
if we win, we get to do another away day, right?
Yeah, but we'd beat whoever we face, Bayern or Lille. It wouldn't make a
Oh,
difference.
for God's sake.
The champions of Europe, man.
You know what? Chelsea are drawing Bayern in the next round, you know.
No, we're
You know
not.
that.
No, we're
Chelsea
not.
are drawing
Let's-
Bayern in
let's-
the
let's-
next
I hope so,
United
because we
do,
tried speaking this into existence last time and it didn't happen.
No one
it's-
tried
it's
that.
No,
Let's
Universe
go
is too
happen.
short.
No one tried to speak.
Ooh,
that.
Nagelsmann versus
You know what's
Tuchel.
gonna
No
happen? One of
No
two
one
things is
tried.
gonna
That's
happen.
the game. We need that game.
One of two things will happen. We'll either end up in the quadrant with the winner of Juve, Villarreal, and Ajax Benfica, or we're gonna end up with like Bayern, City, and Liverpool. All
Oh, God forbid we go through this tie just to get the winner of Juve Villarreal. Oh, fucking hell. That would be horrific.
Guy.
bro.
Give me someone competitive, man. Like, we just smacked
Yeah, give
Juve.
this man Bayern.
Hey,
Come on, UEFA.
Lewis. I'll take that tie off you and that. I want to win.
You can have that, man. You can either have Midi Juve or Unai Emery.
Can I just say
That's
that
what I
Lewis
want.
is
Go on,
the
Minister,
only
say
one
that
here. Lewis is the only one here expressing those views. Every sane Chelsea fan will want Villarreal.
Yeah, I don't speak on behalf of my football club. I speak on behalf of me. These are my
know.
thoughts.
I
Yeah,
remember-
Whatever
Now
new
you know.
dealer you're using, please change it because whatever you're smoking is making you whack. All right. That's
No,
what's
because
important.
once we face Bayern Munich and we smoke them anyway, I'll be there to tell you I told you so.
Oh no! And we get through. Oh no!
Hey, someone
I-
clip this,
damn.
please.
Like, we got
Lewis,
through
Lewis,
to
the
the
Bayern have
semi-final. Damn.
Lewis, the Bayern have any statues outside their ground that you can sit on and take a picture like you do the cannon after every win?
I don't even know. They should have a statue for Drogba, to be honest, but I don't know.
Oh my god! You guys can't let us win this Champions League again. Lewis would be unbearable.
That's
Me
what we're winning it.
unbearable. Never. Never.
He's unbearable now.
Hey, flawless. We're 2 clean sheets away from against Bayern from renaming the Champions League trophy the Andreas Christensen Trophy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know this guy be saying that's Andreas Christensen's trophy 2 times in a row and all this crap. Oh, I can't be.
Two-time AC. Let's go.
I'm
I
saying
swear
like
that's
Ronaldo
one
didn't
of
win
the
it 3
reasons
years
he
in a
wants
row, but
Bayern.
we move. But yeah,
He
man,
didn't
like
win it at
yo,
your club 3 years in a row. We don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. You think Andreas won't be coming for the 3P after
that's
this
what I mean.
year?
oh my god.
Oh my god!
Come on. This in 18 months' time, we will be having Ronaldo and Christensen comparisons.
You know what? For the sanity of me, the sanity of my channel, that can't happen. Yo, football in universe, you saved me today without this PSG, and I thank you. But we
Hey,
need
don't-
Chelsea to not
Don't let us
the
keep
Champions League.
Flawless, don't let us keep a clean sheet against Bayern in the final.
Oh my god, innit? Oh, dude.
Who said you're getting to the final?
Are we sure we're getting to the
did just
final?
now.
No. But if we do, don't let that happen. I'm just saying, like,
Nah, man.
for your guys' like personal health and safety, don't let this happen.
Facts.
If you think
Legit.
Champions Europe is bad now, 2-time champions of Europe.
That's all you'll hear. 2-time
Back to
champions
back.
in Europe.
Oh,
You'll
it'd be worse,
never
but
see-
it'd be
Two-time
worse.
Thomas Tuchel's treble stealing tricky blues. Let's go.
It'd be worse.
No, hey, you're mad, yeah.
Ours, you know.
It'd be worse for United fans since we've won it 3 times in 50 years less than you guys.
Yeah, serious.
So you know what I mean?
We don't need
It's
you
the same.
matching that record either. We need to win it a 4th time. Man said.
And if Tuchel wins it 2 times, both Guardiola and Klopp need to bend the knee.
Facts.
Back.
Facts. Facts.
That's mad. All right, we're gonna get onto the tie that the other tie that everyone wants us to talk
I
about.
think we're up to like 80 likes now.
But
So
before we do that,
I expect
like the video, people, if you really want us to talk about it.
yeah, guys, drop a like. If you are not subscribed for whatever reason, we have conversations like this at least 12 times a week.
Yep.
So yeah, this is your stuff.
12
We are
times the
here,
stream.
Yeah, to be honest. Most of the time I'm awake. Sometimes I fall asleep when the Magic are playing, but that happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just to let you know, Peter, Magic are now on the unwatchable list. Like we're not doing that again.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
And there's them, the Pelicans, the
Pistons.
Rockets, the Kings,
Tottenham.
the Pistons. Yeah,
Tottenham.
Pistons.
I said Tottenham.
Tottenham.
But yeah, guys, like the stream, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. Every time we get live, you'll get notified. Big up to all of you watching. So, Madrid, PSG. If you woke up early, you saw Madrid, Benfica. You went back to sleep like Flawless did. Now Madrid are playing PSG. Florentino's pissed. He had a press conference. They're really mad. They're still paying for their Super League crimes. That's my conspiracy theory. UEFA's on fuck Real Madrid. But, so Madrid, PSG. How do we feel about this? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go on, Ahmed.
Fuck Real Madrid. I like seeing them in pain. Perez, you can give me a second. You can hold that.
Hey, we love this.
Just hey, bruv. You know what it is with Real Madrid, yeah? Real Madrid's always been a dislikable club. So every time I see them be in a situation that they don't want to be in and where their fans are fuming and crying like little bitches, I enjoy it. So yeah, that's my contribution to this conversation.
100%, like against like what they did like in April and that was a bit outrageous, and this is just an icing on the cake, really.
Statman.
Oh, bro, would you go through in it? I actually think they're decent. I think
I'm decent as well.
Wait, don't you think that you said before you want Atletico Madrid that you said you want PSG first?
Yeah, I would have rather had PSG, but like in terms of who I think will go through, I think Real better than PSG. I think Benzema's in the form of his life. Vinicius Jr. is the best left winger in the world.
Benzema will cook Kimpembe, man.
And I keep talking about, you see, Pinto's fitness levels. Modric apparently ran rings around Atletico's midfield yesterday as well. Toni Kroos, Casemiro. I don't think they've lost a game this season when they played together.
Federico Valverde, I like him.
Camavinga on the bench. I still think Real will go through.
And Vinicius playing like fucking Neymar, like it's mad.
Even Courtois, he's still one of the best keepers in the world as well. Isn't it, Lewis?
No, he's not.
Oh, phenomenal keeper. Phenomenal keeper. One of the best I've ever seen, really.
No,
you sure? And spreads his legs like one of them girls in the red light district.
He's probably the best keeper you've ever had, to be fair.
No, he's the only goalkeeper that can be inside of his fucking net and still be offside because of his nose.
What?
Oh my god. So yo, I was getting Madrid would actually slap in the quarterfinals. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be fun. Flawless. Early feelings about Madrid versus PSG.
We actually got that's a good tie, like especially from a neutral perspective. Because I've watched Real Madrid a few times, and they do look like a good tie. Obviously, when you got Kroos, Modric, you know you're gonna get a certain level. Casemiro's there. Vinicius Jr., Karim Benzema, who's he's one of my favorite players still, and has been for a long, long time. Vinicius Jr. is hit form. PSG are PSG as well. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of Mbappe, big fan of man like Don Trocero, you get what I'm saying? Neymar, Messi as well, Verratti. So you got ballers on show. Like this is. I won't go as far as to say it's like it is. Yeah, it probably is the glamour tie of the draw. It's the glamour tie.
It is because like I don't actually think United and Atleti will be entertaining.
No,
because I don't think Atleti are there to be entertaining. Like
nope, they're not.
For United, best case scenario,
what makes you think that United Atletico won't be entertaining?
I don't think
it's to do with Sky, man.
It'll be compelling, but like when we played Atletico, it wasn't entertaining. They were just being shitbags and kicking everyone. For
Atletico Madrid, the spoilers from.
Yes,
the spoiler team.
They don't do the entertaining half. Like United will try and play. Their whole thing is going to be stopping you playing. But like PSG and Madrid, like those aren't teams that just PSG, even if they want to sit back, they have forwards who don't want to defend. Like eventually they're going to need the ball, and they're going to have to try and play. You know, you can't defend. We saw it with them against City. You can't defend half your pitch with 7 players. They're going to have to find some sort of compromise with those 3 up top.
I think the key thing is Verratti. Verratti's not fit. They've lost the game straight away in my eyes. There's no way they're winning the midfield battle.
I want to see Verratti versus Cruz. You want to see that Ramos going back.
Yeah, you want every single player to be fit. You want to see.
There's storylines here, innit?
Ramos going back. See that? You like storylines, Baines. This is one of them.
Messi hates Real Madrid. Like he might actually turn up.
Yeah, Mbappe against Madrid.
Angelotti storyline as well.
Oh my days! It's Hazard v Messi. Let's go.
Yep.
Wait, who?
Hazard
getting on the pitch.
Hey,
well, you're damn right he is. He needs to get revenge on that Walad Mounier for ruining his career.
I don't think Hazard is getting on the pitch, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
If the only reason why he doesn't make it on the pitch is if he's already been transferred to Chelsea,
or maybe West Ham.
West Ham.
Now West Ham can't afford him, broke boys.
Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, like this is the glamour tie. Ramos going back, which I just mentioned there to Real Madrid. I think that's fire. You got Mbappe potentially going to Real Madrid next summer. So there's plenty of storylines in this. This is why I want storylines and drama in ties that don't involve Manchester United. This is great. This is what we're talking about. Like I'm legit looking forward to that. I do favor Real Madrid. However, PSG have the 3 players who can turn the tie on its head. And that's why I didn't want that's why I didn't want Manchester United to get PSG. Simply because of the fact of they have 3 players who can win it. They can kill a tie at any moment.
But Di Maria back at Real as well.
Who's back?
Di Maria starts.
Di Maria, yeah. See,
Di Maria, Hakimi, Ramos.
Hakimi's another one. Ramos is the big one. Ramos and Mbappe are the big headlines.
Yeah.
Saying Ramos and Messi on the same side against Real Madrid.
That's crazy though. Fucking hell.
I can't lie though. If I'm a Real fan, I'm very, very confident of beating PSG.
Of course they should be. They should be confident because they're the better team.
Yeah, they are.
I haven't seen anyone talk about a 3rd redraw. Seriously, probably just people salty.
No.
Please.
Unless we get Leo, we don't need no redraw.
You can't get
my
Leo.
Father God. I do not ask for much.
Yeah, we can't get Leo. Sorry, Sporting or whoever. Then.
Yeah, if we redraw and get Lil a 3rd time, that'd be too funny.
Keylor Navas.
That happens, then this is just rigged.
Oh yeah, Keylor Navas is gonna hate.
Oh, that's true.
I think Real have won like 10 games in a row or something. It's ridiculous.
Real are in crazy form. I think Real are the favorites to go through, but just like Thala said, you have
that form doesn't mean anything. They were 19 games unbeaten before they came to Stamford Bridge.
Ooh, that's true. And then they got cooked alive. Let's go.
Because you're a better side than they are, though. They're a better side this season than they are last season.
And we'll still cook them this year. We're going to Madrid. I'll see.
Yes,
last year they had a lot of injuries as well.
That's true. We'll cook a fully healthy Madrid this time. We'll be nice.
I don't know. I think that would be a close game, though.
I'd love to see
it.
But
against us, to be honest.
I mean, we can have the conversation more in depth later. But I would much sooner play a Madrid over 2 legs than a Liverpool or a City.
What did Real have in the defense, though? What kind of player?
De Militao, Alaba, Mendy,
well, they have Militao, Alaba, they have Mendy, they have whoever playing. They have Lucas Vasquez playing right back, right?
Carvajal
right wing back, yeah. It's crazy they let Hakimi go considering Carvajal.
It depends on Carvajal stays fit, innit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's crazy to let Hakimi go, especially for as cheap as
Modric, Casemiro, Cruz, Valverde in that midfield. Oh my days.
Yeah, man. Camavinga's in there.
We absolutely destroyed their midfield last year.
Vinicius, Benzema.
We destroyed their midfield last year, man. That's fine.
Isco, Bale.
I'm all for it. Like 110%.
I don't know fear of Madrid. They're only better because Vinicius is playing better. That's it.
Yeah,
So there's no
I
difference.
Benzema's on smoke.
Do any of us?
Benzema was on smoke last year. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Benzema was on smoke last year as well. Like,
Yeah,
do any of
he was
us
on smoke
think
last year? That's why he got in the
PSG
Euro
are
squad.
beating Real Madrid? Because I don't.
No, but if they did, it wouldn't surprise me. But I do have Real Madrid.
Like, if you had to
As
pick one,
favourite.
you pick Madrid, right?
Yeah, I pick
PSG is
Madrid.
just
Yeah,
not like PSG is just not a good cohesive unit. Like they're not a good squad. There are a lot of good individual players. It's like FIFA, man. Like these men went full career mode with this last transfer window, and things. First of all, things take time to gel. Secondly, you can't have like this. You touched on it, Peter. You can't have 3 guys in attack that don't press. You need like if you're gonna have one Maverick that's gonna be allowed to like just basically not do that work. You need others to compensate for it. But these men has 3 of them up top. Like that.
No lie though, I think Neymar does work hard. Especially in the bigger games. I swear to God, I think Neymar, especially in the bigger games, it turns it up a different level. Like he works
I'm
extremely
saying
hard.
like just with how they were trying to handle City, like their players in the wings weren't dropping back at all. They were defending their own half with 7 players.
But that's another thing, yeah. Even though, let's be honest, we expect Man City to beat PSG, Man City are the better side. Guess who won? PSG the first time around.
Yeah.
Anything could happen in this game, but you still favor Real Madrid. Like someone said Neymar's injured. Neymar should be back by then.
So out of the 8 ties we have Bayern.
His sister's birthday's over by then.
Jesus. we have Bayern to win most likely. Ajax.
Most likely.
United. Liverpool. City. Chelsea. We were kind of split on Villarreal, Juve, but I think 4 of you said Juve, so Juve. And Madrid. So out of those 8 ties, which team didn't I name that you could most realistically see prevailing in their tie? So we have Salzburg, Benfica, Atleti, Inter, Sporting, Lille, Villarreal, and PSG to get knocked out.
Yeah.
Low key, Juventus are very, very shit. But so are Villarreal.
Yeah.
But like it's one of them ones where I've seen enough of Villarreal. Like, if they could just not bottle it like they did against us, Juve have been absolutely terrible. They could be the joker in it, like the big surprise. But
the only thing I say, because of no away goals, you can easily see PSG outscoring Real Madrid. Just going for it with no away goals. You can 4-3. Something you can easily, especially if the front 3 or Di Maria are playing well. Especially without the away goals, without that sort of like thing hanging over them, you could if you're 0-0 going back to Bernabeu, you can. What's the game plan? Yeah, just go score, just outscore Real Madrid. That's it essentially. Just outscore them. So you could see that popping up. I don't think Madrid are the best defensively. I could see that. But that wouldn't be really a shock though. If you actually think about it.
It wouldn't be just off the caliber of like the players. Like
it wouldn't be like, oh my god.
It would be weird to look at a front 3 of Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi and be like, yeah, there's no way they're getting through this tie.
Yeah, exactly. There's always hope, especially with the away goals being ruled out as well. So that's not cut and dry, that tie. I think that's easily 50-50 for me. I still say I would rather pick Juventus.
I think we have the dates here. I found them.
Right. All right. Go on then.
So Tuesday, February 15th, Sporting City and Madrid PSG.
Woo! Let's go.
Wednesday, so nobody's watching Sporting City. Got it.
Absolutely. Hey, even City fans, well, they ain't got no fans. Sorry, go on. Carry on.
Go on.
Even Jan's not watching City. She's watching the PSG.
Bro, when we had Chelsea Porto, the second leg I watched Bayern PSG. I'm not even gonna lie.
What was the second date? Say that again. Sorry, Peter.
So that was February 15th.
Yeah.
I was saying for last year because we played Porto the same day Bayern PSG played.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the second leg,
every Chelsea game from now on for 90+ minutes. All right. So proper Chelsea. Yeah, proper Chelsea.
I am not. So I apologize. Hey, City fan, no offense, but like I'm not watching Sporting City instead of PSG Madrid. There's no chance.
Absolutely not. It's like watching a match.
Wednesday, February 16th, Salzburg, Bayern, and Inter, Liverpool.
Liverpool. Who'd watch?
I might watch. I don't know. Watch it. I might do. I probably do Inter Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie.
From a content perspective, Inter Liverpool would be more
Yeah.
Entertaining. Tuesday, February 22nd, Chelsea Lille and Villarreal Juve.
Chelsea.
So for the neutrals, none of that is particularly riveting,
Nah.
which is fair enough. And then the Wednesday is Benfica Ajax. Wednesday, 23rd of February, Benfica Ajax and Atletico United.
Yeah. United games.
Oh, so we're the last game.
Decent. That's exactly how I wanted the draw to play out for content creator purposes. That works for me.
Wait, are we home first leg or away?
You're away. If you
Away
won your group,
first
you're
one.
away first leg. That's how it works. So we're at home first leg.
Yep.
Yeah. So from my perspective, I will be watching PSG Madrid, Inter Liverpool. I'll watch the Chelsea game and not miss anything because Villarreal Juve will probably be worse. And then I'll watch Athletic. I actually will watch Atletico United. I'll watch the first leg at least.
That's my plan.
That'll be horrendous
Exactly.
football. Well,
So
let's
they're the
start.
Champions League watch-alongs you'll get on the YouTube and the Twitch people. So for those
Hey,
that don't
Lewis.
know, go on, fam.
I'll go ahead, Flawless. Go ahead.
Now, I was just going to say, for those that don't know, we do all the United watch-alongs on the YouTube, and then
Yes.
that's Premier League and Champions League, and then the non-Manchester United Premier League and Champions League games are on the Twitch. The link for the Twitch is underneath in the description. Both Sarcasm City TV.
Yeah, so guys, plenty of content on the Twitch. If you wonder where we are when PSG are playing Madrid, the answer is on Twitch. So don't open YouTube and expect to see us because you will probably not find us. Honestly, Scott, it
Yes,
probably
Scott.
would be a better watch from a pure like footballing perspective, but for the drama and potential like chaos in United and
Potential Ronaldo hat trick.
I'm going to at least watch. If United win the first leg,
Come on, baby.
if United win the first leg, I'm not watching the second leg. But like in the event that it's 0-0 or Atleti like steal a win,
Yeah.
that sets up the second leg like perfectly. But nah. So Lewis, would you rather watch Benfica Ajax or United Atleti?
Benfica Ajax, unless United are losing.
This guy.
Because it,
Yeah,
if-
so
if
those are the
not,
dates.
it's fine.
Add 3 weeks on to whatever date I said your game is, and alternate the Tuesday and the Wednesday, and that's when your game will be. So that's when the return legs work. And then I think there's an international break after the quarterfinal draw. And then once we resume from that, then everything will be set. So the draw for the last 8 will be the last draw for the season in the Champions League. So yeah, that about covers it in terms of what we saw.
Facts.
Shit, the first draw was carnage, though. The first draw would have been so much. Imagine they didn't redraw, and we had the
so glad they
PSG
did.
United. That would have been glorious.
Yep,
I agree.
You know what? Yeah, like
United was
PSG. Like I'm gonna go on record and say that PSG is not necessarily a hard team to beat because Man United have done it. So it's one of them. We weren't good them times we beat them. So it's one of them.
Yeah, you
ones-
lot beat him with Tommy Tuchel in charge. Like Pochettino should be nothing.
So it's one of them ones where, like, even if you end up getting PSG, that's not one. It's not Bayern in it. It's not an unwinnable game. Yes, there are a lot of X factors in that team that could definitely turn the tide and get you them goals. But at the end of the day, like, there's like them kind of teams where they're not a good unit. They'll rarely win big things because they have those deficiencies. Like, not
You
being
press
able-
better than them for one.
I think all the top 3 sides in England are all better than PSG. All will beat them comfortably.
I favor all 3 English sides, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Manchester United in that all over PSG. Again, they just have 3 X factors.
You know what? I think UEFA did a pretty good job of keeping the bigger or like more favored teams, or like they're more like I'm going to use the word traditional, but like think about it in like a relative, like contemporary sense. Other than PSG Madrid, if they would have had like PSG versus Ajax and then like Benfica versus Madrid, that would have been perfect. That would have been the perfect way to do it.
Yeah.
But I think they've done a pretty good job of keeping teams apart, at least for the round of 16. So like Statman said, the weakest team in the quarterfinals is if everything goes how it probably should, the weakest team would be Juve.
And us.
I was gonna say Chelsea, but we move.
Are you gonna say the European champions? Cool. All right.
Yeah, you hide your face or you say that.
Cool. This guy thinks he's funny.
You couldn't even hold the straight face. You had to put the belly on top.
This guy.
Nah, it's cold in there. That's all it is. It's cold.
Yeah,
in
but
there.
you
You
see,
do
you're
not
right.
prime Carlos Tevez. I see you.
Yeah.
Waiting 2 months for these games is so long.
Yes,
Nah.
but
Yeah,
all
Wait
the
2
football-
months just for fucking Leo.
First part of the year goes quickly, man.
He's
I
really
can't wait
bent
for that.
about shape about Leo, you know.
Leo,
He
you
drew him
know.
twice.
Lewis got his
You're
hopes up.
right.
Yes, redraw. I get a real team. Nope.
Yeah,
Dude,
then we get
I-
fucking Leo again. man.
Can't wait till Lil, man.
All this
Can't
talk
wait.
about, you get me, 2-time European champions, you get me, 2-time
Yeah, love
AC
it,
now,
man.
2-time Leo, fam.
Give me
2-time
Lil, man.
Leo.
All the
Lil,
time.
bro.
Give me Lil, man. All
They
the
don't
time.
have Oshiman. They don't have Gabriel. They got nobody. Who they got? William Saliba.
Hey, nah, Angel
They got
Gomez,
Angel
fam. Put some
Gomez,
respect on his name.
Put some respect on Angel.
Saliba plays
Wait,
for
wait, they
Don't
employ,
forget that West Ham reject.
Carrington born and bred, fam.
wait, they employ midgets at Lil? That's nice.
Hey, let's
Hey,
say
hey,
that. You know what I'm
hey,
saying? Let's say that.
hey.
All right, we're not talking.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
say
tiny
that.
people. Tiny people.
Let's say that.
Listen,
Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, so that's the draw. Does anybody else have anything outrageous they feel about this? Anybody else have any bold predictions?
Chelsea in the next round.
Yeah, hey, I tell you what though, if Lil
You say
beat
draw
you lot-
Leo again in the next round. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Next season. Next season.
Lewis, I'm telling you. Lewis, we're gonna-
Imagine they rig the draw again.
Lewis, we're getting Villarreal or Juve in the next round. Just accept it.
Yo, they drew Lille twice. Yo, it's not even funny because Chelsea, I think, will go through. I want you to get a tougher draw. But the way
We're the only
Christoph
team-
Lewis is hilarious.
That was the only team to maintain the same draw from the draw to the redraw.
Yeah.
The official account said like they made the graphic right. in front of me.
Yeah, the graphic was sick.
They just scribbled out Chelsea. Lewis.
Roman must have put some money under the table to get us to Zenit. But it's cool.
Yes.
Hey, I've been saying it, but when I say it's an agenda, we move.
Of course it is. You're an opposition fan.
Oh, but yeah, as you were saying, one thing I would say is if it all does go to plan, I can definitely see an all English tie happening. Which I think.
Oh man, I hate all English ties, man. I've had enough of them.
You just wanted Liverpool.
You
bitch.
had Liverpool, fam.
No, I was talking about in the final.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, you just want him in the
Well,
final?
he said in the quarters.
I
No.
swear,
This guy did not say in the final.
I'm saying I
said
don't want
over
an English
2
tie in the
legs.
final. Yeah, I'm saying I don't want an English tie in the final, unless obviously we're involved in it. Then I wouldn't mind.
Oh, you mean
But
you
come
didn't
on,
like
man,
last
we've
year?
seen No, I wanted both teams to lose. I lost.
Come on, Stat Man, we saved the world.
What, the Champions League final?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saved
I
the
wanted
world.
both.
All right, let's not go there. All right.
Now, come on, man. I'm sure you wanted Chelsea to win deep down your heart, even if you just
Yo,
didn't. want
whatever
them.
in it. I just wanted everyone to. I just didn't want City to win in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, so
I am
you
looking.
wanted us to win. Just say
No,
it.
no. I wanted City to lose.
No,
You
just
know what I'm
say
saying?
it.
And
You
that
wanted
had
us
to
to
do
lose.
with you lot winning.
Just say
Right,
it.
but
You
if
wanted us to
City
lose.
lose,
I
I
want
want to
City
win.
to lose as well.
Just say it.
Nah,
You wanted us
I
to
didn't
win.
care who won. You know how much I didn't.
You just say
You know how much I. You know how much I didn't care for that final. I didn't watch it. How much
Yeah,
I was
you were
just
probably
frustrated I
busy.
didn't care. I didn't watch
Same
it.
as
Had a
you
team
didn't
or
watch it.
something.
Just
Life
get
is
it.
like that. That doesn't mean you didn't want us to win.
Nah, I just didn't watch it. I just
You
didn't. I
wanted
was
us
like,
to win.
either
It's
way,
all good. It's all good. We
Either way,
understand.
City,
Hey,
I'm gonna have
fellas,
to.
it's fine. We don't
We
want you to win
understand.
either. It's cool. Just admit it.
Yeah. What? Shut up. As I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
this guy's wrapped up over there like a polar bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, it's cold in
you
this
said,
room, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pi Radio's cold, but like it's fire, but the place
Man,
is cold,
man's
man.
legit all like with the
cold, fam, in
fucking
the
jacket
building.
and all
Hey,
that.
as the
It's a
stream has
warehouse,
gone
innit?
on, as the stream has gone on, Flawless has put on more and more clothes, like slowly.
Yo, 'cause it's cold in that.
Now you
Sat
can
there and I'm
really,
like, yo,
yo, when we started, like this man only had the hoodie. Now he's got like a big jacket on.
This man is wearing a balaclava in like 5 minutes.
Hey, man's gonna put ski goggles on next. You know that. He's gonna put
yeah,
ski
man.
goggles
I need
on.
some gloves, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I need some gloves.
gloves.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, guys. Halfway through the Pi Radio stream, when Flawless has gloves on, you heard it here first.
When Flawless is what? Say that again.
When you have gloves on in like an hour and a half,
If I had gloves, I would. That being said, from a Third Eye View, people, that we will be going live on the Pi Radio YouTube. That's a Premier League show. Myself and Stro, we're talking all things Premier League. Also, as well, we will be reacting more to the Champions League. All of these dons here on the stream are invited as well, so you might see them on there as well. But yeah, from a Third Eye View, we go live at 7 p.m. That's the Pi Radio YouTube, people. But back to what we were saying quickly before we go. I'm looking at it like I do see an all-English tie, which would be great in terms of entertainment.
I don't want one either.
I just hope it's not United, though. I want to see Liverpool-Chelsea. I'm not going to lie.
I don't want, unless you can give me Liverpool at Anfield in the semifinals, I don't want it.
Nah, man, I'll cheat Chelsea-Liverpool quarterfinals. Let's go. Chelsea-Liverpool, Bayern Munich, City all over the same side of the draw.
Right? We did this thing where we conquered like everything that stood in our way in the 2000s. And like I feel like Anfield is the last place to go. Like that's the last.
City Liverpool would be good though over 2 legs again.
Yeah, City Liverpool.
That's what is a banger.
That's fine.
Hey, any mix, City Chelsea, City Liverpool, Liverpool Chelsea, any mix of those three in the quarterfinals, I am all for.
If you, I don't know, if you gave me City, if you gave me Chelsea, Liverpool in one semi and like City Bayern, I'm cool with it.
What about United?
You're out. You're out.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
You're out after Liverpool.
No, we're not.
You're out after Liverpool knocks you out in the quarters.
No, we're not.
That's what happens.
Yeah. No, we're not.
We're reaching the semi-finals minimum.
This guy.
Wow, you that confident, Bainesy, yeah? You confident like that?
In Ralph, I trust.
Yeah, true say Dibala Mafia in the building. I hear that.
Come on, you know.
What if Ronaldo
Hey,
gets injured?
back
You confident
the
in that?
manager.
Back the manager, innit? You play Cavani.
Back
Cavani, I
the
trust.
manager. Yep, let's go.
Yeah, back your manager, guys. 3 years they're not doing it, but back your manager now.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
hey, I
we
backed him at the start.
We did back Oli at the start.
Hey, I backed him at the start and then he turned out not to be good enough in it. You know what I'm saying? So adjustments had to be made. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, that Rochdale game, 100%. Same way you lot were all backing Super Frankie Lampard and look how that turned out.
Hey, don't.
Frank Lampard took us to Champions League, mate.
Some of the fans on this panel still back Frank Lampard, but we moved.
Someone in the future leaves.
Timo, rise. Don't think we didn't forget you were here.
Yeah, guy tried to hide. Man said he would take Lampard back if Tuchel left.
Man said, I'm not here, but we can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not on mute or anything.
We're going to close out the show. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Share it across all the socials and subscribe to the channel as well. Stats, Facts, and Vibes will be back next Friday on Bainesy's channel. So it's Friday on Statman Baines. It's on his Twitch. And then Mondays on the YouTube. This was a Fantasy Premier League show. It used to be that. But since United got like good again, it's now a Manchester United show. So here we are in it. Like,
we back up. We back
up. You know what I'm saying? I've been posting that meme ever since Ollie left. And it's happened every single time. Norwich held that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Norwich held that.
Norwich held it. Villarreal held it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, we ain't lost
Crystal
since.
Palace held it. Arsenal
we
held
ain't lost
it.
since. Clean sheets, galore. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
It's too funny, yo.
We out here. Back up. We back up.
Hey, big up Jez for the self-awareness, knowing as a Spurs fan, he's in the wrong place. I respect that, Jez. Arsenal fans also, don't think, last thing I want to say, don't think we didn't see you this morning. Let me say one thing. Let me be very clear. Champions League is fine without you. It always has been. You made 2 semis in Wenger's 22 years in charge. You are small men in Europe. You always have been, and you will be for the foreseeable future. No one gives a fuck that you're not in it. We don't miss you. We never have. We're doing just fine without you.
You know, Arsenal fans.
That came from the heart, you know.
Arsenal fans.
I'm so sick of this, Statman. Statman, they do this every match day. Oh, I need Champions League back at the Emirates. Bro, if you guys watch the NBA, Arsenal and the Champions League are like the Knicks. Everybody goes to the Emirates, has a career performance, right?
The Knicks, bro.
Arsenal or the Knicks?
Flawless.
Arsenal or the Knicks. Like, they have, think about it. What iconic moments do they have at the Emirates? Winning a round of 16 first leg against Barca and then losing the return leg and getting knocked out? I think so, probably. Like,
Arsenal fans are Terrence Howard before Don Cheadle replaced him as War Machine. That's what they are. That's what they are. No one remembers Terrence Howard. I only remember Don Cheadle, and we're glad we got Don Cheadle.
You can make all the references. We can just call them shadow dwelling bastards.
Okay, cool. Like, why did Igal do a thread of the teams Arsenal played in Champions League?
I saw that. Yeah.
And first of all, 2012 Milan being on that list as if 2012 Milan were scary is the most shameless shit I've ever seen, right? They had Robinho, they had Wash Robinho, they had Pato with like one leg. You had Kevin Prince Boateng in midfield, right? Like, let's not do this.
You know what was more shameless than that, though? The fact that he put AC Milan 2012, but completely ignored 2015 Monaco.
Yeah,
like, come on, 37-year-old Berbatov.
Yeah, they had
Martial at 18 or whatever.
They had teenage Martial. They had João Moutinho. They had Bernardo. Like, they got cooked by Monaco. He left that off the list, right? And then in that entire list he had, they only won the group twice. Like, one time they won the group and drew Bayern. That's unlucky. They beat you 10-2, but you did win a group, so cool. So, like, that's unlucky, I guess. Like, I have a little bit of sympathy for that. But if you're getting runners up and you're like, we could not have complained, right, if we would have drawn Bayern, right? We could not have had any legitimate complaint. The retort would have rightly so been, you should have won in Russia last week, and we should have, right? We got lucky today, but we won a group twice in 2015 and 16 and got PSG both times. Like, let's not act like Chelsea have a history of getting lucky at this stage of the draw. This is our second calm round of 16 draw in like the last 10 years. So, like, for Arsenal fans to then cry, and we've won our groups like numerous times, right? It's just we end up getting like ridiculous teams, but it is what it is. But like Arsenal fans acting like it's a shock that they drew Barca and Bayern when you're consistently finishing second, it's like, well, that's what happens. If it's not Barca or Bayern, then it's Madrid. And then what are you going to do? Right? Like, I don't understand that part because you can't draw the English teams and they're the ones that are winning their groups. So you like, I just think people don't think about this stuff.
It's just fucking
Arsenal fans for you because they're not in the draw. Exactly. They have to make draws themselves, man. That's what it is. Like, the Champions League is fine without you. Like, it's cool.
We're doing okay here.
Like, you would never. You would never
league level.
What'd you say, Ahmed?
I said they're not even conference league level.
Facts.
Yeah. Like, how about you get into the third tier of Europe before you try to get into the first?
The thing that kills me
get knocked out of that.
They don't even win. They don't even dominate the Thursday Cup. They don't even win that. So like, we don't miss you here. Like, do you guys
They've
watch
been there for 4 years, you know, and only made the final once?
How like have you guys ever turned on Champions League? Like, you know what would be better? The Emirates right now and that mediocre Arsenal team. No. Like, we don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
They lost to United. They got smoked by us. They got smoked by Liverpool. They got smoked by City. Those are the teams that are in Champions League.
I will say, though, I do miss watching them get absolutely pammed by a big team in the last 16. But, like, it was fun. It was fun.
Again, that's my Lewis. That goes to my theory. They're the Knicks. I just watch them to see the carnage happen to them. I don't think they're ever going to actually.
No, but that's been Arsenal's selling point for like the last 15 years. You come to watch the chaos. You don't come to watch good football. You come to watch them get battered and then go on AFTV afterwards.
Nah, I hear that.
AFTV, yeah,
he's right as well, you know.
But it's like, think about it. In the last like 8 years, right? Arsenal have a lot more iconic moments like at their expense. Like, it's either dance moves or like humiliating defeats, right? And just like iconic rants after losses than they do actual good moments.
Facts.
I don't know. It's just
their biggest moment was a Welbeck winner, and then they went back to second in 2 weeks. No, they didn't even get to first.
Lewis,
these man got
Lewis,
by
with that Welbeck winner, they did go to first, but then they got 1 point from their next 3 matches, and they played 2 relegation teams, and they never touched first again.
Yeah, I remember we knocked them off 3rd place into January, and they never looked back since.
Yep. But no, it's like, that's the thing. Like, Arsenal fans, we don't miss you. We don't. Like, if you think we do, we don't. Champions League is completely fine without you guys.
We really don't.
Arsenal fans
also liquidate.
FYI, we wouldn't miss you if you left out the Premier League either. The Championship can enjoy you.
Yeah, like it's not like you're not as integral. Like, how can you view yourself as integral to the European fabric of a competition you have no real pedigree in? That's the thing that kills me. Like, I don't sit here and act like Chelsea have a divine right to even be in Champions League. I appreciate it, and I've seen us win it twice and make a 3rd final. Right? I've seen us make seven semis in my life. We have much more pedigree than they do, but we didn't sit here and cry when we were in Europa or when we just were out of Europe completely that season. Right? Like,
when we got Europa, we just ran through the whole competition with a B team and just left.
Like, let's be honest. Us being in Europa is a waste of time. We just win that shit. Like, you guys don't really want us in that shit other than to laugh at us. Like, the Europa League teams don't want to see us in that. We'll just win.
No, it's more than that. It's just if you've been following Arsenal for more than 5 years and you haven't realised that you're a complete banter club with no real aspirations and no real strength to win anything, then you're either smoking too much spice or something, because it defo ain't weed, or football ain't the sport for you. This is one way or the other. Might be both, to be honest.
But that's just my rant. Like, I'll step off my soapbox now. But I saw a lot of that this morning. I'm like, guys, stop trying to make this about you. Don't do this. Like, let the Champions League clubs have their Champions League fun.
Don't look at the Europa League draw. Never mind. But
It is what it is.
Nah, they haven't even won a Europa League.
That's true. They haven't. But
Yeah, Tottenham have more of a history than them. In fact, Tottenham drew Rapid Vienna in the Conference League, and they've won more European trophies than Arsenal.
Hey, someone said it, but not me. But yeah, guys, we had to get in a bit of Arsenal slander there. But hopefully our clubs are still in the competition for the quarterfinal draw, because that would be fun. Imagine us get drawn together. Oof.
You know what? I was saying this to Cam's. It was on the NBA stream yesterday, and that, like, just how I look at it now. As much as it'd be bad for United, because I don't want to draw any of the English teams, drawing Chelsea for content creator purposes would be brilliant. Absolutely A1.
Oh, Mandem United versus the Chelsea stream would be absolute carnage.
I'm saying, just pure carnage, because you got to think there'd be the preview before the first leg, then I watch along because now we can do the Discord thing, then the recap of the first leg, a preview of the second leg, I watch along for the second leg, and then the recap of the second leg.
Flawless, imagine we get you in the semis, right? We knock you out of Old Trafford, we win the Premier League on your ground, and then we go and win the Champions League.
Oh, speaking of semis, that just gave me one.
All right.
Let's end it, man. Let's end it right there, man.
Pause.
Let's say that. We ending this, but we're going live literally in about 5 minutes on the Pi Radio YouTube, people. So we'll be reacting more to Champions League, but also it'll be more Premier League based. So we'll be talking all four of the big teams all four of the main teams in the Premier League, all winning by penalties this past weekend just gone. But make sure you hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow all of these, you get me, goats in here across all platforms. Make sure you subscribe to Statman Baines' channel. Make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Big Six Bants as well. Follow the winner circle.
Subscribe to Big Six Bants.
Yeah. Anything you might want to add before we leave the stream?
Champions of Europe, we know what we are. Let's go.
Man. Of course you were going to say that. Fuck you.
See.
All right, just end the stream, Flawless.
I can't wait to Lille.
Yeah.
No.
Juve and Villarreal winner in the quarterfinal. Fingers crossed.
Lille.
Yeah, for United. Let's go. Hopefully.
Lille, here we go.
Fuck Leo.
You guys know where to find us by now. Yeah. It's been fun. I don't know when I'll be back on this show.
Yeah, we'll be back by tonight, people.
Probably not for a while, but we'll see. But special edition, guys. Don't say we don't care about you.
Facts.
And Perez, hold that for trying to make an entirely new league last year.
Oh, that.
But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Catch Flawless on the Pi Radio stream that starts very soon over on their channel.
All right, Charles.